outside and splashed by Brandon Ingram. My heavens! The opponent tonight, the 10th-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder, who New Orleans has defeated 3 of the 4 regular season meetings. Back iron, no good. Exhale, and you're going to taste the sweet fruits of victory in Oklahoma City. The Pels have had home court advantage all year long and look to pull the energy from the SKC one more time.
Home crowd is always an advantage.
Pandemonium in downtown New Orleans.
Advantage, just feeding off our fans is something.
It's win or go home. It's the Pelicans and the Thunder, and it's coming up
next. Now, with a call of tonight's game, here's Todd Graffanini.
From the Smoothie King Center, downtown New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans Pelicans basketball and the 2023 Western Conference Play-In Tournament is on the air. Hi again, everybody. Todd Graffanini with you here to bring you all the exciting action. It's the New Orleans Pelicans, the 9 seed in the Western Conference. The final regular season record of 42-40, hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are the 10 seed in the Western Conference. They come in at 40-42. Mentioned earlier in the open, it's win or go home. The Pels are coming off a very tough loss to end the regular season in Minnesota, 113-108. And by virtue of that loss, really flipped it. Instead of the 8 seed, the Pelicans would have played the Lakers last night in Los Angeles. You are the 9 seed now and playing Oklahoma City here tonight. But it's very simple. The Pels were here 1 year ago in a 9-10 game against the San Antonio Spurs, which obviously the Pelicans won to advance to another game against the Clippers, winning that one in Los Angeles to advance to the playoffs. But New Orleans has been here before, and it's do or die.
It's more of a NCAA March Madness feeling, conference tournament feeling, and I think it's fun. You know, it's fun leading up to these moments. You would like to be in the top 6, but this still gives us an opportunity, and that's how we're looking at it.
That, of course, is Pelicans head coach Willie Green with his comments after practice on yesterday. It's been a strange trip for New Orleans this year, getting as high as the number 1 seed as late as December 29th. And then, of course, since January 2nd, it's been a much different type of season. As you go back a year ago, the Pels were always on the outside looking in and then made the play-in tournament basically in the last 2 weeks of the regular season. So the journey to get to 9 was much different here this year. As far as Oklahoma City goes, well, they really aren't supposed to be here. They are way ahead of schedule. This is the youngest roster in the league at just over 23 years old. As a matter of fact, it's 23 years and 53 days old for this roster. Mark Daigneault has done a tremendous job at the helm. Their number 1 pick from a year ago, Chet Holmgren, has not played 1 minute this season for Oklahoma City. But they've kind of hovered on the back end of the Western Conference. And then as the other teams started to fall away, or even better yet, tank away, as in the Utah Jazz and the Portland Trailblazers, Oklahoma City has stayed near the 500 mark. As a matter of fact, it's nearly a similar path that you had a year ago, as Oklahoma City has only been over 500 one time this year. They were 4-3, 7 games in. The only other time they've been at 500, other than 4-4, obviously, was when they got to 36-36, but have never gone over the 500 threshold the entire year, other than that 4-3 mark. But still, they're a dangerous team, led, of course, by fifth-year guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's 4th in the NBA in scoring at 31.4 points per game. This is a team that is 5th in the league in scoring in Oklahoma City at 117.5. And this is a team that obviously you got to defend hard.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's not just Herb guarding him. It's a whole team effort. And, we definitely got to be in shift swarm and, be there to help him. And, there's other players on that team, too, that can definitely get off. So we definitely got to make sure we contain them and, try to contain SGA as well.
That is Pelicans guard Trey Murphy on trying to defend this Oklahoma City team, a team that the Pelicans did beat 3 out of 4 times in the regular season. The last time these two teams met was in this building. That was back on March 11th, and the Thunder actually came in and won that game 110-96. The other games were very, very close. New Orleans winning early in the season in November 105-101, and then both games in Oklahoma City literally going down to the wire. The Pelicans winning both games by 3 points, and in both of those games, one in overtime, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a 3-pointer from the left wing to try to send it either to double overtime or to regular overtime, and he missed them both. That's how tight these two teams have played this season. So hopefully that sets the stage. And as we send it down now to Aaron Summers courtside, Aaron, you can kind of feel the vibe now in the building here tonight. Obviously, the late tip and the slide from the first game that's going on with Toronto and Chicago, that's going to be wrapping up soon. But the fans have had extra opportunity and ample time to get into the building here. And this is a situation where you're going to need everything from the Smoothie King Center crowd.
Definitely going to need the crowd behind the Pelicans, and you've heard from the Pelicans all week. They love the energy that the crowd brings. They feed off of it. They love to hear the roar. They can feel that from the crowd, and it helps them on the court, especially through lulls throughout the game. So it's really important that the fans here, the sellout crowd, are loud and they get behind the squad. You can tell that the intensity is heightened because of the win or go home situation. You felt it at practice on Monday and then Tuesday and then shoot around today. Head coach Willie Green stopped practice several times, saying that's not good enough. We have to develop habits, championship habits, because we have to make sure that every time we touch the floor, we are at that championship level, and you have to demand it of each other, and he was demanding it of them. He said that they have to take care of the ball, they have to finish possessions, they have to trust each other, and they have to bring that high level of effort in everything that they do tonight, Todd.
Aaron, and great points as always, but you go back to last year, I think you were in a situation talking about New Orleans where, hey, we were really happy to be there. Nobody expected the Pels to be even in a play-in situation when you start the season 1-12 and 3-16. And I'm just kind of sensing that's the vibe here for Oklahoma City. The difference between the two teams is the Pels have been here before, even though there's slight playoff experience for the Thunder in a couple of their players. They have not been in a one-and-done type of situation, a win or go home. And that advantage has to go to New Orleans.
The OKC starting five that we'll see out here tonight has only played in 19 postseason games. That's not very many. You mentioned the youth for their squad. They haven't been in positions like this. They don't really understand. And that almost played to the advantage for the Pelicans last season because there was no pressure on them. They went out there and they played loose. They had nothing to lose and they enjoyed the moment. And it was kind of the message that Coach Green was trying to bring back to the team at shoot-around today. When they broke, he told the team how proud he was of them, that they still have an opportunity at hand here tonight. And he wanted them to go out and have fun. He said, it's going to be fun in there. The crowd's going to be great. It's going to be great energy. Have fun and take advantage of the opportunity you have here to still get into that postseason playoff game.
Yeah, and that's the key, Aaron. Look, I know expectations were very high to start this season. And the Pelicans for the first couple months really, at the end of October and then the month of November and December, the Pelicans were meeting those expectations, maybe surpassing those expectations.
Yeah.
I don't know who thought that we were going to be the number one seed in the West battling with Denver. But then it's been, obviously, after January 2nd and Zion Williamson got hurt, you've been battling. And I just think to be in this situation, leading the league in games missed due to injury and having to go through a 10-game losing streak at some point in the season, it really is kind of remarkable that the Pelicans are still in this thing with a chance to continue their season.
You mentioned it. When Zion Williamson got hurt, the Pelicans were number 2 in the West. They had spent nearly all of December at number 1. January and February, they went 7-19. There was that 10-game losing streak. It was tough because the Pelicans had to change everything that they had been doing offensively that had been focused around Zion. They finally hit their stride here. They're winning games. They're looking like the team we saw last year at this point in the season, and it's going to be fun to see what they can do tonight.
Well, Aaron, the clock is ticking towards 0. You have a tremendous broadcast down there courtside. We look forward to each and every report from you, and we got to go get ourselves a W to head up to Minneapolis tomorrow.
Hey, let's do it. No better time than now.
No question about it. That is Aaron Summers as these fans continue to file into the Smoothie King Center on this late tip. And again, we experienced this last year, folks. You better get used to it. Hopefully you will get used to it, because as this season continues, if you win tonight, you're going to play another late game on Friday, and then they're really going to get late if we start playing the Denver Nuggets in Denver during the playoffs. But that is something we look forward to. We will take a break, come back, starting lineups, keys, and your tip-off. It's win or go home. It's the play-in tournament year 2 here in New Orleans. It's the Pelicans and the Thunder, and it's coming your way on the Pelicans Radio Network.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Get your graphics game on with CCI. From banners, billboards, and building wraps to retail signage, stadium branding, and vehicle graphics, Crystal Clear Imaging is your total signage solutions specialist. Let their team of experts handle your entire project, from conceptualization and graphic design to large format print production and professional installation. Learn more today at www.crystalclearimaging.com. CCI, real print solutions, real big results. Official signage solutions partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Back in the Smoothie King Center, Todd Graffanini with you, getting set for NBA action, play-in style. It is the Pelicans and the Thunder. Time now for your starting lineups, as always brought to you by Verizon with 5G. For the Pelicans, they finished the regular season 42-40, 9th in the Western Conference, 27-14 in this building. On their second-year head coach, Willie Green.
CJ McCollum, 6'3" guard, Lehigh.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Brandon Ingram, 6'9", forward, Duke.
Trey Murphy, 6'9" forward, Virginia.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11" center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
Well, overshadowed in that 113-108 loss at the hands of Minnesota on Sunday to wrap up the regular season was the performance of Ingram. You could have argued it was the best performance of his career. 42 points in that ball game, a career high, tying 12 rebounds to go with 7 more assists. Ingram was spectacular in that game. Unfortunately, that effort went for naught in the loss against the Timberwolves. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, what a job they have done under third-year head coach Mark Daigneault. The youngest roster in the league at 23 years and 53 days old. They end the regular season at 40-42 with an opportunity to win here tonight and go up to Minnesota on Friday night. Oklahoma City 10th in the Western Conference. They got a lot of young kids in their lineup, but they are very, very good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who was 4th in the league in scoring in his 5th year out. of Kentucky, 31.4 points per game. Josh Giddey, 28 double-doubles in his second year out of Melbourne, Australia. Another solid player. Then you get to Jalen Williams squared, number 8 out of Santa Clara, who is up for Rookie of the Year. He's going to get a lot of votes along with Paulo Banchero. Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara, averaging 14.1 points per game and 4.5 rebounds. Jalen Williams, number 6, they call him J-Will. He is out of the University of Arkansas. Another rookie, the 34th pick in the draft, averaging 6 points and 5 rebounds per game. And then the man in the middle, they really don't have a true center, is Lukens Dort in his 4th year out of Arizona State. This is a lockdown defender who takes a lot of charges and a lot of fouls, which is a very big part of his game, and you can expect to see Lukens Dort on Brandon Ingram here tonight. Those are your starting lineups, as always, brought to you by Verizon with 5G, an active list presented by Morris Bart. Jose Alvarado, who has been cleared for on-court activities. If we can get to Denver, you have a very, very good chance of seeing Jose back on the court. E.J. Liddell, Larry Nance Jr. is out with an ankle injury tonight. He was questionable coming in. He's not able to go. Darian Sebron and Zion Williamson. Those are your particulars. Tip-off next.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel, then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, welcomes basketball fans all season long with the best parlay selection options, boosted odds specials, daily promotions, and much more. BetMGM and GameSense reminds you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Louisiana only. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700 in partnership with Samstown Shreveport Casino.
The all-new NBA app is happening and has you covered from coast to coast. With live tip-offs at your fingertips and highlights right as they happen. Steph Curry drills the three. Catch every can't-miss moment before, during, and after the game. And behind the scenes like you've never seen. It's all access, all the time. All in one app. Because if it's happening in the new NBA app. So get the app today.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company. Cox, bringing us closer. Energy, we power life. Ibotta, cash back made easy. And by AmeriHealth Caritas, care is the heart of our work. Here's Todd Graffanini.
All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Thunder from downtown New Orleans. It is win or go home. If the Pelicans do pick up a victory here against Oklahoma City, we are off to Minneapolis again, as we were to end the regular season on Sunday. But you've got 4 quarters against a very tough basketball team in Oklahoma City to get through here tonight. Your officiating crew, Eric Lewis is the crew chief, Ben Taylor the referee, and Sean Corbin is the umpire. Pels are going red tonight. Every seat in this building had a red 1 NOLA t-shirt on it. So red all around the Smoothie King Center, and the red statement edition uniforms for New Orleans. Tops, bottoms, white numerals front and back. Pelicans in white across the chest with blue and gold trimmed down the side. Icon edition uniforms for OKC, royal blue tops and bottoms, Thunder across the chest in white trimmed in orange, white numerals front and back, and the dark blue and orange trim. As is the custom, everybody on their feet, waiting for New Orleans to score the first points of the ball game as we wait, of course, for television. And a big hello to everyone joining us tonight on the Pelicans Radio Network, locally here on 99.5 WRNO, the Pelicans app. Hopefully you're syncing this baby up. And on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86. Ball up in the air, and they knock it out of bounds. Jalen Williams, number 6, Jay Will, who won the tip. Haven't seen that this year. So Pelicans ball as they move left to right on your radio dial and mobile device. Jonas Valanciunas, guarded by Jay Will, hands it off to Brandon Ingram, guarded by Dort, chests it to Trey Murphy, drives left of the lane, floats it up off the glass too short, and put up and in, clean up on aisle 17 on the first possession by Jonas Valanciunas. So an offensive rebound and second chance points, and the Pels lead early 2-0. Now Giddey, and again, the fans will have a seat, but they're going to be in it tonight. Williams to Williams, 6 to 8. Jalen to Jalen, right wing 3, too strong for Jay Will, rebound Jonas. Boy, that's difficult. Now CJ all the way in, nearly stepped on the baseline. Got it to Herb, trying to post up Valanciunas and sends cross court over to Murphy. One-on-one with Giddey, crosses him over. 10-foot rainbow is too strong. Weak side rebound, batted up in the air, and it's taken by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's sporting a white headband tonight. He will get to the rack, stripped by Herb, and it's taken by Ingram. So Gilgeous-Alexander right to the rim, but Herb got the steal. Now Valanciunas hands it off to Ingram. Boy, Dort is shadowing him. Ingram, top of the key jumper, no good. Tipped up and in again by Valanciunas. Well, that's going to be a problem, evidently, early on for the Thunder, who just don't have a true big man right now. Now Giddey left wing. Up top, J-Dub deflected by Herb Jones on a bounce pass and knocked out of bounds. The deflector, Herb Jones. You got a couple of guys on this court that excel in that, and Herb and SGA. Now Giddey, bounce feed, right corner, Lou Dort. He's going to go baseline, get to the rim, and dunk it. He blew right past Trey Murphy. So Dort, who averages 13.7 a game, his first two, Pels up 4-2, 10-10 to go, first quarter. Trey, left baseline, drives in, draws contact, floats it up, no. Tipped up, no. Taken by SGA. So Murphy trying to take the Thunder off the dribble, but has not been successful as of yet. Now SGA, step back, top of the key jumper, too strong, long rebound, C.J. McCollum. Pels have out-rebounded him 6-2 to start the ball game. Now Ingram up top, one-on-one with SGA, Euro step, dotted line floater, nope. Tipped up, Jonas has it again, right hand hook down, clean up, aisle 17. That is 6 second chance points for Valanciunas. Now Giddey into the lane, bounce feed to Jay Will, get it to Dort for 3, right wing, no, rebound Giddey, stick back good. That's a problem for New Orleans as Josh Giddey just has those sense to get under the rim and get those offensive rebounds. 6'4" Pels. Now Ingram, who has not made a shot yet in 2 attempts, drives in, stripped by Giddey out of bounds. It'll stay with New Orleans, baseline left. So Jonas Valanciunas, 6 points, 4 rebounds in this game already. And all 6 points have been second chance. So the Pels really haven't made a shot yet. McCollum left baseline off the inbound, says, be quiet, Graffinini. I'll take care of that. 15-foot jumper is good for CJ. And it's 8-4 Pels. So Giddey going to run the show here as he's between circles. Left-hand dribble, boy, got a pick from SGA. Gets to the lane, misses the running right-hand floater, though, and another rebound for Valanciunas' 5th. Leave it for Ingram. Drives past Giddey, and then there's a blocking foul. And that is called on Jalen Williams, Jay Will, out of Arkansas. This is a very, very good team in the Thunder in taking charges. They're outstanding. And number 1 in the league in drawing charges is Jalen Williams, number 8. Who has drawn 49 of them this year. Ingram at the free throw line knocks the first one down. So the Pels lead early here, 9-4. And then Jonas Valanciunas establishing himself early. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be the 5 off the bench tonight As Ingram knocks the second free throw down because Larry Nance is not available. He is out with ankle soreness. Now Williams, number 6, get it to Lou Dort, drives into the lane, takes contact, and he'll draw the foul, lay it up off the glass and one. That is twice now that Lugens Dort has just blown right by Trey Murphy. And Dort, I tell you what, head of steam. He lost it after drawing contact. Murphy got it back and then got the lay-in. But Dort, who really is not what you would call an aggressive offensive player, has shown it here early tonight. Trey Murphy better lace him up. Dort's free throw, rim glass good. The Thunder are an 81% free throw shooting team. That's 5th in the league. When they get there, they convert. McCollum, bounce feed to Jonas. 15-footer right of the lane, no. And it's knocked out of bounds by Dort. That should be Pelicans ball, and it is. So Jonas kind of feeling it a little bit, trying to knock that mid-range down. I'd like him to stay in the paint, personally. But that's just me. 10-7. Pels lead, 8:16 to go, first quarter. Herb going to inbound, get it to Ingram, and he'll dunk it in right over SGA. Now you got to get back. Dort front court, Dort lane, jump feed out to Jay Will, and he will float it up too strong. Back tap by SGA out to J Dub for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Jonas. So the Williams, not related, putting up those shots. Now McCollum to the rim, and that's easily blocked out of bounds by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And McCollum is flat on his back underneath the hoop. He'll be helped up by Jonas and Murphy. 16 on the shot clock, 7:54 on the game clock. Pels up 12-7. Now, not only is it going to be interesting to see who's first off the bench tonight, but how long these guys are going to go minutes-wise. Herb going to inbound to Ingram. Short corner right. Guarded by Dort. Got a pick from Jonas. J-Dub on the switch. Get it to Trey. Fly by SGA. Left wing 3. Nope. Rebound. Jonas again. Going to back it out now to Herb. Herb looking for a seam. Sidesteps into the lane. Draws contact from Giddey. No. Jonas runs it down again. Float it to Herb. Double pump. Lay it in. Jonas Valanciunas is doing it all. How do you say dominating in Lithuanian? 14-7. We've doubled them up. Now, J-Dub to Dort for 3. Left wing, good. So Lugens Dort has 8 of the 10 for the Thunder. Ingram splits defenders, drives in, reach in Lou Dort. He ain't happy at all. My goodness. As he quickly turned to his right and got in Sean Corbin's grill for that reach in. So Ingram will go to the free throw line for the second time tonight. That is 1 foul on Lou Dort. So Ingram, the 1 of 3 from the floor, 4 points, 88% at the free throw line this year, knocks the first one down. Pels up 15-10. There's 7:06 to go in the first quarter. Again, this is one of those games. Every possession just huge. And so far, you know, we've been talking for the last couple days how big turnovers are going to be tonight. Neither team has turned it over yet. Playing it really close to the vest. Ingram knocks them both down. 16-10. New Orleans up by 6. Giddey going to walk it into the front court. Right side. Kick it up top. Jay Will for 3. No. Rebound tipped and taken by Ingram. Herb Jones with a beautiful box out on SGA. Now BI front court right. Hand checked by Dort. Skip it to Herb. Left angle. 3 balls. Splash! What a find by Ingram. And Herb, who continues to knock down the outside shot, did it again there. Pels up 19-10. Dort powers into the lane. Throws it up. No. Foul on Ingram. Lou Dort is doing it all for OKC. So 1 foul on Ingram. Free throws coming up for Dort. I mean, he just getting into the lane, and he threw up a prayer that didn't get answered, but we will have timeout on the floor. 6:31 to go first quarter. We're off and running. New Orleans 19, Oklahoma City 10. Back in a couple of minutes on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. at our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. BetRivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
This is the Pelicans Radio Network.
Reverse layup, good with some spin.
Let's
dagger.
go
My goodness.
Pels.
Left side and splash by Brandon Ingram. By heavens. And now's your chance to get playoff tickets for any Pelicans home games this season and next. Become a season ticket holder, and as part of your benefits package, you'll get early access to playoff tickets before the general public. For more information, visit pelicans.com/season tickets. Todd Graffanini with you here, top section 112 in the sold-out Smoothie King Center. Alden the King hanging on our statistician, as is custom. Aaron Summers courtside. By the way, very good news to report to one and all. My partner, John DeShazier, is home from the hospital. He is resting well, and I know he's listening tonight, but it is just very good to have JD back home again. And continue to keep your thoughts and prayers with John DeShazier. Gus Kattengell in our studios, along with the captain of the ship, Joe Cardosi. 6:31 to go in the first quarter. Lugensdort at the free throw line for the Thunder. He's got 8 points already. First free throw is no good. And Kyra Lewis Jr., in his third year out of the University of Alabama, is first off the bench for the New Orleans Pelicans. Second free throw, Dort. The last real meaningful basketball that Kyra has played was March 3rd in Golden State. That tough 9-point loss. But Kyra did not miss a shot that night. Scored 10 points in 10 minutes, and now he's first off the bench tonight. He's got it, right wing three. That's a little too strong. You got to imagine the adrenaline is racing for him, the way it came out of his hands right there. Now Williams, Kyra nearly stole the Williams to Williams pass as he cut across from J. Will to J. Dub, left to right, and he deflected it out of bounds. I mean, those two guys have the same hairstyle. It is very difficult to tell them apart other than the number. Now J. Dub, guarded by Herb, kick it to J. Will in the left corner. Back to Dort now, right of the top. Air three is good. Lugensdort has 12 of the 14 points for OKC. He's almost at his average. 19-14 New Orleans. So a 4-0 run. Now Ingram, get it down low. Jonas, forget about it. Finger roll layup over J-Dub. Jonas can do whatever he wants tonight. There's just no big bodies Down there, Jonas has 8 points and 8 rebounds already. Now Giddey's wide open. How do you lose him? Left wing three is good. 21-17. So Giddey's got 5 points. And with 5:10 left in the first, Pels have a 4-point lead. Lewis trying to post up Ingram. Dort is on his left hip. Ingram trying to get free. Now the feed down low, right block. Skip it back to Herb. Left angle, 3. No, too strong off the heel. Long rebound to Kyra. Back to Herb. Another 3. That's too strong again. Tipped by the Thunder, and it's taken by Williams. So you had 2 clean looks at it, but Herb missed them both. Now Giddey left wing. Crosses over, goes left baseline, pops the 15-footer. That's good. So you had a 19-10 lead, and now it's down to 2. 21-19. You got to make shots in a game like this. Pels are 1 of 5 from distance. Now Murphy stripped by SGA on the way up. It's been a rough start for Trey. SGA going to go coast to coast, bounce feed it down low to J-Dub, lays in, and just like that, we're tied at 21 by virtue of an 11-2 run. Pels are at 40% from the floor. Kyra Euros in and blows the layup. Rebound Giddey to SGA right at the top 3. 24-21 Oklahoma City timeout on the floor as the Pels have watched their 9-point lead disappear. And Oklahoma City now up by 3 with 4:01 left on the Pelicans radio network.
SiriusXM, home to the best in podcasts, including Goldmine with Karen Hart.
I'm back, people, and I'm coming at you with an upgrade. More personalities, more stories, and even more gold. Comedy Gold Mines is now Gold Mines. I wanted to broaden the scope of this show. Instead of only sitting down with my friends in the world of comedy, I'll be speaking with individuals across a wide spectrum of the entertainment space. Guests like Ryan Coogler, Stephen A. Smith, Anderson Cooper, Jason Bateman, and more.
Listen to Gold Mines now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Jazz is America's music, and April is Jazz Appreciation Month. SiriusXM celebrates with exclusive features, interviews, and performances. Hear from rising stars like Samara.
Can't get out of this mood.
Tributes to Wayne Shorter, Wes Montgomery, and many more. Jazz Appreciation Month throughout April on Real Jazz, Channel 67, and on the SXM app, included in all trials and popular plans.
The UFC is on Sirius XM.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God!
You can now listen to all the action from UFC fight nights and pay-per-view cards on Sirius XM Fight Nation.
What a fight!
Hear every knockout submission and unforgettable moment live and in real time.
Oh no! Wait! Down goes the champion!
The UFC is on your home for combat sports. Sirius XM Fight Nation, Channel 156, and on the SXM app.
If you don't know, now you know.
Don't miss out on the Premier League, Champions League, and Major League Soccer. Hear all the action on Sirius XM FC 157.
From goal-scoring marvels
Let's go with the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Needed and no waiting room. Yep, you heard that correctly. Take 5 is so fast, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can take advantage of Take 5's fast, friendly, and simple service at any of their locations across Louisiana. And remember, at Take 5, you stay in your car because they're faster than you think. That means you won't even have time to show off your three-point shot.
Welcome back to the Smoothie King Center. Pelicans trailing the Thunder 24-21 with 4:01 left to go in the first quarter of action. And over the past 2 days at practice and shoot-around, head coach Willie Green really focused on denying the middle. He wanted to make sure that the team was early in their shifts. They knew their personnel. They showed their hands. They did not allow OKC and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to drive inside. So far, they've done that tonight, only allowing 8 points in the paint. However, it's the perimeter defense that's been lacking. They're opening up that outside shot, and the Thunder have taken advantage of it, Todd.
Yeah, no question, Aaron. They're 4 of 8 from distance. 2 of those makes by Lou Dort. Giddey and SGA, who you really don't think is going to take a lot of threes, made his only. And unfortunately, the Pels have picked a really bad night for a slow start shooting the ball. If not for Jonas Valanciunas putbacks, it'd be worse than it is. And the Pels are shooting 8 of 21 from the field and 1 of 5 from distance. All right, Jackson Hayes, who just checked in, his first touch in quite some time in meaningful basketball, and a little right-hand baby hooking down. So the Pels have Herb Jones, Josh Richardson, Jackson Hayes as Josh Giddey gets to the rim. No, and there's Jackson for the rebound. Shovels to Ingram. Kyra Lewis is also on the floor for the Pels. Kyra, get it to Richardson. Shovels to Herb. Up top, Kyra. They're in a zone. Zone here for the Thunder. Richardson, deep three. That's way off. And the rebound, Dario Saric. The Pels have made 3 3-pointers on Sunday in 21 attempts. Now Saric running floater in. The 7th-year man out of Croatia. And it's 26-23. But it's make or miss, folks. And right now the Pels ain't making them. That's got to change. Richardson, jump feed to Herb. Left baseline, cut off by SGA. Now Herb, get it down low. Ingram, lefty layup is good. Well done. Good pass by Jones. Ingram's got 8 points now, and it's 26-25 OKC. SGA, left baseline. Shove Josh Richardson out of the way. Up top, Giddey for 3. Front iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. Isaiah Joe grabs it in a crowd. And then Dort gets it down low to Saric, who lays it in over Jackson Hayes. Look what I found. You're in the right spot. They just got the break. 28-25. I'm just going to tell you right now, Oklahoma City's not going anywhere. You're going to have to earn this win here tonight. Hayes. We've got 2 minutes left in the quarter. Pels were up 19-10. Then you weren't. Foul as Herb raced into the lane. That's on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first. And that's the first in the last 2 minutes. So no free throws coming up. As Lindy Waters III will check in for OKC in a second year out of Oklahoma State. And C.J. McCollum back on the scorer's table for New Orleans. So, tell you, the rotation's much different than we have seen recently with Kyra Lewis Jr. and Jackson Hayes first off the bench. Herb's free throw is good. They call that a shooting foul, evidently. Okay. Well, that didn't look like it was a shooting foul, but we'll take it. No, we're not in the bonus. So, hey, I ain't complaining. Pardon my French. 28-26, and now 28-27. OKC with a 1-point lead, 1:52 to go in the quarter. They just throw the inbounds away. Great job, Herb Jones, fronting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Dario Saric. Literally threw it into our bench and then put a face palm. He could not believe what he did. That is the first turnover of the game for OKC. Now Herb going to inbound it to McCollum, who just checked in. CJ, left-hand drive, kick it to Richardson. Richardson left baseline, now into the lane. Jump feed to Ingram, trying to drive right baseline, cut off by SGA. Get it out long to Richardson. Richardson lost it out of bounds. A lot of passing, and you're going 100 miles an hour there, and Richardson just not what you would call the ball handler. Oh, my. Herb just knocked SGA out of bounds, and that is as cheap a foul as you can possibly have. And SGA's got a smile a mile wide because he just drew the first foul on Herb Jones. And it comes at the 1:39 mark of the first quarter. So Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort, Joe, Saric, and Waters for the Thunder. SGA picked up his dribble. Bounce feed. Oh, saved by Joe. One hands it over to Dort. Dort, Euro steps into the lane, blows the lefty layup, and let's blow a late whistle and bail him out. So that foul is going to be called on Ingram or Jones. Who do they call? It's on Ingram. So that's 2 on BI. And Lou Dort will go to the free throw line. They pretty much let him play here in the first quarter. With those last 2 fouls, All right, so Dort, who's had a spectacular first quarter, now is 13. And when the Pelicans were playing very well early in the quarter, Lou Dort kept the Thunder in the game. And now his pals are picking up the slack. Ingram's going to have a seat for the first time tonight. 8 points, 3 assists, and a rebound, but he has 2 fouls now, and you got to get him out of the game. 29-27 OKC. Make it 30-27. Dort with a 14-point first quarter. If you had that on your bingo card, congratulations, because nobody did. He's averaging 13.7 a game. Richardson. And it's center circle now, McCollum. Now, this is crucial with Ingram off the floor. How do you get the scoring? McCollum, right elbow jumper, nowhere near. Weak side rebound to Lindy Waters. SGA drives past Herb. Righty layup, got it. 32-27, and that's what you expect from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This Oklahoma City team is 3rd in points in the paint, as Trey Murphy just had a dunk attempt missed as Saric fronted him. Taken by SGA, straightaway 3. Quang off to the right. Rebound Jackson Hayes, who took it away from Dort. Front court. Herb beat everybody down. Got the layup to go as SGA a little late to the party. That's a beautiful feed from the backcourt to the front court from McCollum. 32-29. OKC by 3. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Joe between circles. Chest it to Waters. Back to Isaiah Joe from Arkansas. Drives dotted line. Floats it up too strong. Rebound. Jackson Hayes, the guy's ripping rebounds from all over the place. Now the shot clock is off. McCollum walks it into the front court. He's left of the center circle. Game clock now at 4. Get it to Richardson. Left wing 3 at the buzzer. Nope. Rebound Saric. That'll do it. So the Pels are down 3 here after 1, and we are not shooting the ball well at all. So I guess you can take some positives out of it, because the Thunder at 50% from the floor, 40% from 3, and 80% at the free throw line. The Pels are 39%, 14%, and have made all 6 free throws. Yet you're only down 3 points. Well, ahead of the second quarter in New Orleans, your score, Oklahoma City 32, New Orleans 29 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Terminix, the official pest control company of the New Orleans Saints. Locally owned for over 70 years with humble beginnings on Poyser Street, will fix your pest and termite problems. Terminix has effective solutions that will help eliminate pest problems throughout the year. Their custom treatments address seasonal pest activity to protect your home and business all year long. Terminix provides residential and commercial pest and termite control services for the South Shore, North Shore, and River parishes of Louisiana. Terminix protects that. Go Saints!
You're listening to Pelicans basketball.
Now Trey drives in, double clutches and throws it down with 2 hands. Hook pass to Herb, left corner 3. He got
on the iHeartRadio network.
Take it to the rack, B.I. Flush it down with 2 hands. Herb.
Obstacles versus opportunity. This is an opportunity team, guys.
Yeah, you're right.
CJ McCullough.
Herbert Jones.
Brandon Ingram. Trey Murphy.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Lights out in New Orleans. And there's a Pelicans plan for every fan and a variety of 12-game packages available for the 2023-2024 season, including a weekend-only option. Lock in a plan now, and you'll also get access to playoff ticket pre-sales for this season and next. Check out our ticket packages now at pelicans.com/partial plans. Back in the Smoothie King Center, sellout crowd on hand, late tip. So thanks for staying up with us tonight, 9:22 in the Central Time Zone. As we head to the second quarter in this do-or-die game, winner will play Minnesota on Friday night, more than likely at 8:30. We'll know that officially post-game. But OKC with a 32-29 lead over New Orleans, and it's very simple. Pelicans better figure out a way to get the ball in the hole. 11 of 28 at 39.3% and 1 for 7 from 3 is not going to cut it. The Pelicans are now 4 for 28 from 3 in the last 5 quarters. OKC ball out of the timeout as Giddey will get to the rim. Missed the layup. Ball tip taken by Murphy. Najee Marshall is in for New Orleans along with Valanciunas, McCollum, and Richardson. Marshall on the Smoothie King Center logo, short corner right to McCollum. Shot clock at 8. He's guarded by Isaiah Joe. Bumped, step back 15-footer. That is way off the mark. Rebound, Saric. Make or miss league. Giddey drives in, scooping layup. Missed that. Jonas Valanciunas, his 9th rebound. Jackson Hayes played some productive minutes here early. Richardson got to the paint, kick it to McCollum, drives into the lane, got caught to Najee, right corner, up top around the perimeter. Trey, close out Giddey, back to Richardson, stutter step with 3, 15-foot 2, good, left of the lane. That's about as tough a shot you can hit for Josh Richardson. But they are not allowing Trey Murphy anything out on the wing. Now Jalen Williams, J-Dub out of Santa Clara for 3. That is a brick. Long rebound, though, to Giddey. Straight away 3. Got it. Right place, right time. That shot was so bad, it came off the heel, and Giddey standing above the arc straight away, and it went right to his lap. 35-31. Now Trey left corner, another closeout on Isaiah Joe. Trey takes it in, got fouled at the rim as he was headed for a dunk attempt, but they're not allowing that either. This is playoff basketball, folks. So Murphy, who has not made a shot yet, 0 of 5 from the floor, will have 2 free throws. Maybe, we've said that. Now, you're struggling from the field, and get to the free throw line, see a couple go down, and that can get you in your rhythm. Of course, Trey, one of the best free throw shooters in the league. Now 6th. Over 90%. Trey was this close to 50, 40, 90 this year. He ended up at 48.5% from the floor, 40% from 3, and 90% at the free throw line. Nearly did it. But he did shoot over 60% with his 2s, but doesn't qualify you for 50, 40, 90. 35-33. Oklahoma City with the lead. J-Dub. In deep, shot no, out of bounds off Jonas as he was battling with Isaiah Joe. So the Thunder have Giddey. I don't think he's come off the floor. Jalen Williams, number 8, Isaiah Joe, Dario Saric, as Joe got free left wing. Yep, another Burnett, can't leave him alone. Well, 3-point differential, rearing its ugly head again. Pels are minus 15 in that department. 38-33. Najee to Richardson left wing. Trying to post up Jonas. Can't. Now Jonas has a left free throw line extend. Oh, great pass to the cutting Josh Richardson from Valanciunas. Now you got to get back. Richardson with the lay-in. 38-33. 3-ball Saric up top. In and out, no good. Rebound, Najee Marshall. Willie Green says, go, Pelicans, go. Najee to Trey, left wing. They close out again. Get it down low to Jonas. 1-on-1 with Sharch. Cutting to the rim is Trey Murphy. He went with bad intentions for the second time, and for the second time, he got slammed to the deck by an OKC defender. This time it's Lindy Waters, but Trey Murphy's going to go back to the free throw line. Nothing is going to be easy tonight, and that's the way it should be. So Waters picks up his second personal foul. Free throw tray is good. And now Aaron Wiggins will check in for the first time in his second year out of the University of Maryland. And Lindy Waters, the third in his second year from Oklahoma State, will check out. Again, youngest team in the league. 23 years and 53 days. That's their roster. I mean, they're going to be a major problem in the years to come. 38-37. As Wiggins got in deep, beat Josh Richardson underneath the restricted arc and a lefty layup for Aaron Wiggins. Instant dividends. So 40-37, Jackson Hayes is on the bench. He went into the locker room in between periods, but he's back there now. Now Murphy, right corner, one dribble. 3 ball in front of our bench. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm talking about. He had one dribble to set his feet and then nothing but net. Now Jalen Williams into the lane, got double teamed, threw it right to Trey Murphy. Can he go coast to coast? He will. He will throw it down with the right hand. So Murphy got the steal and gets the dunk. Timeout, Mark Daigneault and the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 9-2 start to the second quarter. The Pelicans, 9-2 run, The Pelicans have grabbed the lead again, 42-40. That's just the second turnover for the Thunder, who don't turn it over very often, just 13 times a game. And that's the first 2 points off turnovers tonight for New Orleans. We'll take this time out. 8:31 to go in the half. We'll hear from Gus Kattengell when we come back. Pels up 42-40 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Pelicans fans, your first bet with Caesars Sportsbook is on us. Up to $1,250. Download the app using promo code PelicansULL and then place your first bet. If you win, congrats. But if not, you'll get your wager back as a free bet. Open to new users in Louisiana who are 21 or older. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed through Horseshoe, Bossier City, and Harrah's, New Orleans. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a credit. Must use within 14 days. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-777-0-STOP.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit auctioner.org/sportsmedicine.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Kattengell.
The Bulls defeat the Raptors 109-105 on the road. They will take on Miami in the first game on Friday, guys. And Zach LaVine had himself a big night, 39 points, courtside Aaron Summers.
Trey Murphy just getting hot in this game, hitting that last one from outside. Nobody more excited for him than Jose Alvarado, who is celebrating his birthday today, and Zion Williamson. Watching them two on the bench has been a roller coaster of emotions because those two are very close to getting back on the court. They want this team to continue to win, so they have an opportunity to come back, as we've heard, maybe in a week or so, Todd.
Yeah, you got to get to Denver for that to happen. First things first here tonight. Pels up 42-40, 8:30 to go second quarter. Jalen Williams, number 8, in along with Josh Giddey, Aaron Wiggins, Dario Saric, and Isaiah Joe. Giddey, who already has 10 points in the game, gets it to Joe left of the top, back to Giddey. Couple left-hand dribbles. Now he drives into the lane, and he will lay it in. Boy, that is tough to defend. Giddey's got a lot of length. 6'8", 210 pounds. He's got 12, along with Lou Dort's got 14, and we're tied at 42. McCollum, Richardson, Murphy, Jonas, who's in deep, right-hand hook. I mean, it's easy money. Now you got to get back. Wiggins got fouled by Richardson. We don't get back. 2 free throws coming up. That is something else that the Pelicans worked on and worked on and worked on. That's a tough call on Richardson. That looked like all ball, but we ain't going to challenge it. It's too soon to do it. Let's see that again. Oh, that's all ball. Wow. Free throw by Wiggins is good. So Richardson picks up his first. It is 44-43 New Orleans. Richardson will have a seat. Herb Jones will come in. But again, Jonas Valanciunas is cooking. I mean, he is cooking. And he already has 10 points and 9 rebounds. He's a rebound away from a first-half double-double. He had 43 in the regular season. He had 18 rebounds on Sunday against Minnesota. We're tied at 44. McCollum, low post right Jonas. 1-on-1 with Jay Will. Drives in, kick it out to Murphy. One-hand pass to Herb. Bump by Giddey. Floats it up front iron, no. A lot of contact right there. And a rebound of the Thunder. Giddey getting a screen from Jay Will. Now Joe, right corner. Pop a rainbow 3. Front iron, no good. Weak side rebound. Jonas says, give me that double-double, Najee Marshall. And he's got it. 10 and 10 for Jonas. Now Najee. Kick it to Herb. Left corner 3. Nope. Weak side rebound, Wiggins. Pels are 2 of 9. SGA bump left of the lane. And I would say, all 9 attempts, they've been pretty open, pretty clean looks. So Najee commits the hand check. He will come out in favor of Brandon Ingram, who's playing with 2 fouls now. That's 2 team fouls for the Pels here in the second. Joe for 3. In and out. Jonas flat-footed. Grabs his 11th rebound. Get it to Ingram. They're 6 of 16 now from distance. Ingram spins right, lost it, but it's tipped by Dort out of bounds. Lou Dort just checked in. Along with SGA, Wiggins, Joe, and Jay Will, Jalen Williams out of Arkansas. Herb, baseline right, trying to get it in. Floats it out long to Jonas, above the arc, right wing, guarded by Jay Will. Low post right now, Ingram. Skip it to Trey, left angle 3. Nope. Another open look. Great find by Ingram. We better start making shots, folks, or this game is going to get away from us. Long 3 by SGA, but they get the rebound. Now back down low, Wiggins. Shot fake to Jay Will. Up top, Dort for 3. Yep. They make, we miss. Very simple in the NBA. 47-44. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. They are now a plus 15 3-point differential. Murphy, hounded by Joe. Now short corner left. Jonas spins left, trying to maintain the dribble. Splits defenders, misses the layup. Got his rebound, and a reach in by Jalen Williams. Jonas is playing like a man possessed tonight, and he will go to the free throw line. The Pelicans have 24 points in the paint to 18 for Oklahoma City. But as I mentioned, the three-point differential is plus 15. The math does not compute. You've got to start making some outside shots. Free throw, JV, too strong. He's been pretty reliable at the free throw line at 83%. That's the first miss tonight for New Orleans. I didn't say anything, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't jinx that. We were 10 for 10. But OKC up 47-44. Got the second. 11 for Jonas to go with 12 rebounds. Not a bad first half. And he's done it in 14 minutes. Now Dort crosses over. Kick it out to Joe. Back to the free throw line. And the jumper is no. Volleyball, and it's taken by Jay Will. Right corner, Dort for three. No. Rebound, McCollum. Dodged a bullet there. They're 7 of 19 now. McCollum, bounce feed, right corner, Ingram. Give it to the trailing Herb Jones. Slashing down the center of the lane on a two-hand flush. And Willie Green says, get back. Dort, front court left. We're tied at 47. Dort now will take a deep three. Out of the net. Left wing. What a half for Dort. He's got 20. 20 of their 50 points. And they're up 3 points on the Thunder with 4:50 to go in the half. Ingram got hand checked and held by Aaron Wiggins on the right block. Jackson Hayes is going to come in for JV. Josh Giddey and Jalen Williams, number 8, in. Isaiah Joe and Jalen Williams, number 6, check out. 50-47, Thunder. 4:51 left in the half. McCollum sideline right. Gets it into Hayes on the Smoothie King Center logo, right wing, back to CJ. Picked up by Wiggins. Left-hand dribble. Lost it, got it back, drives in, lays it in. What a tough move by McCollum, who lost that dribble and then picked it right back up as the ball was bouncing on the deck. So McCollum now with 4 points. 50-49, SGA. Step back, top of the key, jumper, no. Good defending there by Jackson Hayes, taken by Ingram. Ingram front court. Had it stripped. And it's taken away by Jalen Williams, bumped by McCollum. And free throws coming up. And Brandon Ingram just had it stripped at the top of the key. It's a rare turnover for the Pels. As a matter of fact, both teams have done a fantastic job not turning it over. That's, as I mentioned, the third for New Orleans. Thunder have turned it over twice. The problem on that one is that's a live ball turnover, and it leads to fast breaks. So Jalen Williams, J-Dub, the rookie out of Santa Clara, the 12th pick in the draft, he's going to get Rookie of the Year votes. Paulo Banchero is probably going to win it, but this kid's going to get a lot of votes out of Gilbert, Arizona. 6'6", 195, 3 double-doubles this year, a couple of 30-point games. As he knocks the first free throw down, OKC up 51-49. Second free throw good. They've got 8 made threes, we've got 2, and we're down 3. I hate to keep beating a dead horse, folks, but that's just the way it is. You're playing very solid basketball. Now Ingram drives in, lost it on the way up, off his knee. And are they going to overturn this? Nope. Let's see. Yeah. No, it's off Dort. That's off Dort. Wow. That was off Lou Dort, folks. Now Wiggins left corner 3. No. Weak side rebound, Trey Murphy. Dort's still in the backcourt. And then SGA trying to pick Murphy's pocket. Alley-oop to Jackson. Lay it in. Beautifully done by Trey. He had SGA racing up his back. And then Jackson Hayes right baseline. So that botched call doesn't come back to bite you, because it should have been New Orleans ball in the first place. Now Williams, bumped by Ingram, right-hand shot, no. Taken by Hayes off the rim. That is Jackson Hayes' fourth rebound in this game. 52-51. Thunder with a lead. Herb right corner. Fake a three. Take a three. Nope. Weak side rebound, Hayes. So Jackson will shovel it to McCollum. Goes left baseline. In. Leave it for Herb. Bump. Throw it up. Missed the 2-footer, but he'll go to the free throw line. The Pels have been very active offensively. A lot of cutting, slashing, getting to the bucket. But my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. So you go back to the 4 quarters in Minnesota now, and you've got 3:03 left in the second quarter here. The Pelicans are 5 for 33 from distance. You ain't going to beat a bitty team shooting the ball like that. Not in the biggest game of the year where you have to have it. We're tied at 52 as Herb's first free throw is good. And, folks, we're getting open looks. Second free throw, rim glass, hung on the front iron and drops. So the Pels back with the lead again. 53-52. Giddey races into the front court, got it to Dort, right back into the paint. Got hung up in the air, bounce feed to Wiggins. Extra pass to J-Dub. Now SGA right angle. Guarded by Herb. He's got a right hand in his face. Step back baseline jumper. Too strong. Jackson Hayes had the rebound, and then Wiggins just took it away from him and won. Timeout on the floor. 54-53. Hayes had the rebound, looking at Ingram. Wiggins right behind him, took it away. Jackson undercut him. That's a disaster. 54-53 OKC with 2:40 to go in the second quarter. Back after this from the Pelicans Radio Network.
This is Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and I'm back with the SiriusXM original podcast, Black Diamonds. 76 years after Jackie Robinson broke baseball's color barrier, we're still witnessing historic milestones. And all season long, I'll bring you stories of the pioneers who made these moments possible, like Dusty Baker.
I'd like to go to that World Series and win it again because, we win one. I want to win two, but you got to win one first.
Listen to my award-winning podcast, Black Diamonds, right now on the SXM app.
The open road is calling this spring, and it's never sounded so good. Turn it up as SiriusXM Road Trip Radio cruises to Channel 14 for a limited time. With miles of driving jams and sing-alongs built to please your whole car full. Road Trip Radio, now on Channel 14 and year-round in the SXM app, included in all trials and popular plans. Just search Road Trip Radio.
The biggest names in the game are on Mad Dog Sports Radio. After every big event.
Dan Harley, so happy for you, for UConn.
To win it, it's just been a thrill of a lifetime.
Every breaking story.
Bruce Bochy, back managing with the AL West Texas Rangers.
Pretty nice to be back in the dugout.
On the eve of his last Final Four, Jim Nix.
Hello, friends.
They're all on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
This is a big deal, huh?
Only on Channel 82 or anytime on the SXM app. Included with all of our trials and popular plans.
Don't miss out on the Premier League, Champions League, and Major League Soccer. Hear all the action on SiriusXM FC 157.
Fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Unbeatable mileage from Chevron with Techron unlocks all kinds of unbeatable trips. Like to family dinner the next town over. Or to a family wedding the next town over. Or even to a family reunion over the river and through the woods at Grandma's house. Any drive is worth it to see Grandma. Especially when you can stop along the way for unbeatable cleaning power from Chevron with Techron. Your engine will be thanking you for making the trip. Download the Chevron app now and find unbeatable mileage near you.
Back at the Smoothie King Center, Todd Graffanini with you as we are getting to the late stages of the second quarter. One of the sellout crowd here. Winner go home. Winner heads to Minnesota tomorrow for a Friday night tilt against the Timberwolves. Loser will ponder what could have been, as their season will be over. Anybody's ball game right now. As Oklahoma City has a 54-53 lead with 2:40 to go in the second quarter. And the Pelicans are playing pretty solid basketball tonight. Now, they have turned it over 5 times. The points off turnover differential starting to expand a little bit. It's 8-2 in favor of Oklahoma City. But the bottom line is this. I mean, you're out rebounding them. You're out assisting them. As the N1 free throw from Aaron Wiggins is good. And it's 55-53. Each team has 19 field goals in the game. Here's the difference. Oklahoma City has 8 made threes. The Pelicans have 2. That is the ball game. Trey, left corner 3. Thank you very much, Trey Murphy. Thank you very much. We need much more of that. So we have equaled our total than we had in 48 minutes in Minnesota. 56-55. Murphy's got 12. SGA, bounce feed, steal Herb Jones. Chests it to Ingram. Drives in. Blocked. But there is Herb to clean it up and dunk down. Dort got the block, but Herb, trailing the play, said, thank you very much, Lou. And I will flush this down. And he did. 15 first half points for Herb Jones. Pels up 58-55. SGA one-on-one with Ingram. Drives to the rack. Layup. Down. Vintage. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who will not quit. I mean, he has been quiet tonight. That's scary. That's his 7th point. New Orleans up 1 with 1:25 to go in the second. Herb. Bounce feed to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Drives on Wiggins. Bump. Throw it up. No, I think Ingram turned his ankle. Hayes dunked in the miss. But I saw Ingram's ankle turn from up here. Not good. He's just got to battle it out. That ankle, I don't know if he stepped on anybody. He stepped on his own foot. He stepped on something because I could see it clear as day. And if he stepped on a foot. Wow. I mean, you can hear the hush now. Free throw good. He's just got to battle it out. There is no tomorrow, as Apollo Creed once told Rocky Balboa. Much more forceful. Apollo. Got them both. I mean, got to get back now. 60-57. Williams, Giddey, Wiggins, SGA, and Dort on the floor for the Thunder. SGA tries to drive. Herb cut him off. Now he's between circles. Shot clock at 10. He's going to take a deep 3. No good. Rebound Jackson Hayes. That's his 7th rebound. Nearly had the outlet taken away by Wiggins for the 2nd time, but Murphy got it in the far corner. Boy, Hayes, what a job he is doing. Just 8 minutes. McCollum, guarded by Williams. Crosses him over. Up top, Ingram. Got a pick from Hayes. Kick it out to Trey. Left angle 3. Got it! That is 3 trays for Trey. 63-57. Giddey, front court left. Top of the key, SGA. Back to Giddey, right wing 3. Front iron, no. Rebound Ingram. Bump by Dort. Shot clock, game clock, 3 seconds apart. You can hold this bad boy now for the last shot. So the Pels have a 6-point lead. Everybody up in the Smoothie King Center. Let's see what you can do here in the final possession. Ingram with the shot clock at 5. Up top. Drives. Hook pass to Trey in the left corner for 3. No. Weak side rebound Ingram. Stick back. Didn't get the roll. And that will do it in the first half. So you get a flourish to end the second. Pels finish the quarter on a 10-2 run, and you will take a 6-point lead headed into the locker room here in New Orleans. So your season is down to 24 minutes of basketball. And thank goodness Trey Murphy started to heat up at the end of the half. He wound up with 15 points, team high honors along with Herb Jones. The second-year players for the Pels coming up big in the biggest game of the season. We'll take a break, come back. Pelicans at the half with Gus Cattingill in our Smoothie King Center studios. Your score, New Orleans 63, Oklahoma City 57. We'll hear from Gus when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
For us, it's really relationships. And if you care about the relationship, you're going to do the right thing for the customer all the time. When we're in design process of a custom-made piece, I have a test that says, if I wouldn't give this to my wife, I think we should pass and start over. If it's not perfect, it's going back to the shop. We're going to start all the way over. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
Don't put off getting your oil change, New Orleans. Take 5 Oil Change, a proud partner of the Pelicans, is faster than you think. There's no appointment needed and no waiting room. Yep, you heard that correctly. Take 5 is so fast, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can take advantage of Take 5's fast, friendly, and simple service at any of their locations across Louisiana. And remember, at Take 5, you stay in your car because they're faster than you think. That means you won't even have time to show off your 3-point shot.
Asking your best friend out on a date? Bold. Cooking dinner on that date? Bold. Making a frozen pizza? Not bold. Stuffing a pepper full of Zatarain's delicious jambalaya and topping it with andouille sausage? Bold. If you want to be bold, you've got to eat bold. Like Spanish-inspired, Creole-infused, smoky paprika and zesty bell pepper flavors kind of bold. Zatarain's. Bold like that.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy.
Buries it for free.
The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should...
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading away with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Cattingill.
Thank you very much, Trey Murphy. Thank you very much. We need much more of that. Chests it to Ingram. Drives in. Blocked. But there is Herb to clean it up and dump down. Dort got the block, but Herb, trailing the play, said, thank you very much, Lou. And I will flush this down. And he did.
Yes. Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, once again, leading the way to try to get this team past the initial game of the play-in. Pelicans lead it at halftime 63-57. Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. Joe, they each have 15 points, so 30 of the team's 63 coming from those two players.
Herb!
And I bring that up because, remember, Willie Green talked about in that Knicks win here, the importance of them stepping up and being players that now the team depends on to try and win games, and they absolutely have come to life here in the second quarter. That 3-point shooting, my goodness, it was 1 for 7. Finally, you got some going down. You're still way below where you need to be. 4-14 on the night, 28%. They are 8 of 23 for 34%. Overall, Thunder shooting 20 of 48 for 41.7. They're shooting 22 out of 49 for 44.9%. At the free throw line, you're 15 of 16 for 93%. They're 9 of 10 for 90%. Leading scorer for them is Dort. Joe, you knew that was coming, right?
Yeah, everyone had that on their card.
What's his first name? Exactly.
Spell
20
it.
points for Dort. He has 4 threes. Giddey has 12 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 7 points, 3 of 10 from the floor. So far, Pell's doing a pretty good job defending him. Hopefully he stays quiet. Dort cools off. At the half, it's 63-57, Pels on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. Bet Rivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Buzzer beaters from the curb. Fadeaways. Step backs. Pump fakes. On a 1-on-0. 4-pointers from beyond the arc of the sprinklers. Here's to the legends that fill the driveways of America. From the fans of the game to the Kia Telluride X Pro. The MVPs in horse to the ones in horsepower. Here's to the legends of the driveway. Kia is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Kia, movement that inspires.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
There was one other game going on today. There was the earlier play-in game in the Eastern Conference, their 9-10 matchup. Bulls at the Raptors show. The Bulls won on the road.
Woo, didn't look like they were going to pull it out in that late third, man.
Zach LaVine, 39 points, 109-105 is the final there, as they will take on now the Miami Heat. In Miami, 6 o'clock on Friday. That is the first game. Minnesota will host the winner of tonight's game at 8:30 on Friday. You know, the T-Wolves almost pulled that out yesterday. Yesterday, the early game in the East, a road game. A road team won the game, 116-105, the Hawks over the Heat. The T-Wolves, with a little help from their friends. I mean, the Lakers got a little help from their friends.
Oh, yeah, the rest.
Yeah, 108-102 was the final there. Here in New Orleans, 63-57, Pelicans lead the Thunder on the Pelicans Radio Network.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Learn more at careforla.com. That's careforla.com. This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hi, I'm Bob Walsh. And I'm Bill Kenny. When Bill and I began Gulf Coast Office Products 45 years ago, we hardly dreamed it would become the largest locally owned copier and printer distributor in Louisiana.
We've done that with hard work and great people, but also with the help of terrific partners like the team at USIS MMA. For years, they've handled all our insurance and employee benefits with great products and superb service.
That's the same success formula we've used.
Right, Bob. That's why we're proud to recommend USIS MMA to everyone. They're just great people.
Pelicans fans, your first bet with Caesars Sportsbook is on us. Up to $1,250. Download the app using promo code PelicansULL and then place your first bet. If you win, congrats. But if not, you'll get your wager back as a free bet. Open to new users in Louisiana who are 21 or older. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed through Horseshoe, Bossier City, and Harrah's, New Orleans. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a credit. Must use within 14 days. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-777-0-STOP.
Get your graphics game on with CCI. From banners, billboards, and building wraps to retail signage, stadium branding, and vehicle graphics, Crystal Clear Imaging is your total signage solutions specialist. Let their team of experts handle your entire project from conceptualization and graphic design to large format print production and professional installation. Learn more today at www.crystalclearimaging.com. CCI, Real Print Solutions, Real Big Results. Official signage solutions partner of the New Orleans Saints.
AmeriHealth Caritas, Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Learn more at careforla.com. That's careforla.com.
Welcome back to Pelicans at the Half. Here's Gus Kattengell.
Got it! That is 3 trays for Trey. 63-57.
Before that happened, the Pelicans had only made 1 3 out of 11. 63-57 is your halftime score. That is the key. He and Herb Jones lead the Pels with 15 points apiece. B.I. 10, Jonas 11. CJ is picking up. He's only got 4 points, 2 of 5 on the evening. Ty Graffinini, second half action, along with Aaron Summers, the Locker Room halftime report coming up next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SiriusXM has the best in podcasts, including The List with Matt Belisai and Nicole Perkins as they dig into music and pop culture.
Today, we're going to talk about some of music's most misunderstood lyrics. Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Ariana Grande.
Taylor Swift.
Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix.
Metallica.
Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza.
Find this episode of The List and more now on the SXM app.
From goal-scoring marvels
Haaland scores the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Did you know you can get home and away feeds for every MLB, NBA, and NHL game on your phone?
Swing it a high fly!
Every game, all season. It's all on the SXM app. Sports the way they're meant to be heard, with your hometown announcers just a tap away. Search for your team, then tap the star on the corner of the screen and save it as your favorite.
An incredible finish!
And if you love college sports, when the game is on, just search for your school. It's always a home game when you listen to sports on the SXM app, free for most subscribers.
This is Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and I'm back with the SiriusXM original podcast, Black Diamonds. 76 years after Jackie Robinson broke baseball's color barrier, we're still witnessing historic milestones. And all season long, I'll bring you stories of the pioneers who made these moments possible, like Dusty Baker.
I'd like to go to that World Series and win it again because, we win one. I want to win two, but you got to win one first.
Listen to my award-winning podcast, Black Diamonds, right now on the SXM app.
From goal-scoring marvels
Haaland scores the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
NBA Radio, Series 207, XM 86.
Here and groom and bride are exchanging gifts on that day, and not too long after that there's baby gifts to have. And I just enjoy being part of other people's family, saying Mr. Friend did my engagement ring and he did my mom and dad's engagement ring. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
We're back in the Smoothie King Center. Todd Graffinini with you. Get set for the third quarter. New Orleans with a 63-57 lead over Oklahoma City. Let's go courtside and Aaron Summers.
A big focus for the Pelicans coming into this game was limiting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He only has 7 points so far in this ball game. He has not taken a trip to the free throw line. He usually averages or has averaged 34 points against the Pelicans. We'll see who adjusts here in the second half.
All right, Oklahoma City ball moving left to right. We're in the royal blue uniforms as they will get a deflection by Trey Murphy on a hook pass from Giddey up top intended for Jalen Williams, J-Dub, number 8. Trey thought it was off of Williams. Now Giddey. He's got 12 points in the first half. Get it to SGA. Weaves through. Pop a free throw line jumper, and that's good. You're not going to keep him down the entire game. That's why that stat got put out. 7 points in the first half, the lowest first half output of any game this season for SGA. 63-59. Ingram around Valanciunas. Hook pass to Trey. Fake the three. Now low post left Jonas. One-on-one. Oh, trailing Herb. Hangs in the air, misses the layup, and it's off of Herb Jones out of bounds. Good defense there by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pels are now 16 of 28 in the paint. That's actually an improvement in what we have seen recently. SGA right at the top 3. Yep. And there you go. So I did not want to say that stat. I knew it was going to burn us. As McCollum got it left corner, Trey for 3. That is good. So Murphy now with 4 threes. 66-62. SGA going to stop on a dime. Deflected on an outlet pass. Back long by McCollum, taken by Ingram. Crossover. Bump by Dort. Ingram spins right. Kick it out to Trey. Right corner 3. No. Rebound Herb. One dribble. Foul on the way up. Hey, look. Murphy's open. He's got to put him up. And right now he's 4 of 8. You'd like him to attempt at least 5-6 more threes tonight. But Herb Jones has been huge. We are killing him on the boards right now. It's 32-19. First free throw, that was long out of his hands. Herb has been a very good free throw shooter most of the year. He's now 4 of 5. Pels are 15 of 17. 66-62. New Orleans over Oklahoma City. We got an eternity left in this game. 10:27 in the third. And again, SGA almost has as many points in the third quarter as he did the entire first half. That's what I'm afraid of. You're not going to keep that guy down. You're just not. All right, 67-62. Jones has 16 after the second made free throw. Now Alexander, blitz, bounce feed to Giddey. Pump, get it to Dort. Crosses over. Leave it right corner to J-Dub. Jub kicked it. No, CJ, let it go. Who's that going to be off of? Now, the shot clock's at 4.2. That looked like it was off Dort. But McCollum went after it. Now, if he made contact with it, well, that's a break for Oklahoma City. All right, shot clock does not recycle because there was no change of possession. As Eric Lewis and Ben Taylor have a conversation, there was no change of possession. All right, now they put another second on the shot clock. It says 6. All right, so Giddey baseline right. Trying to get it in. Get it to Williams, right wing 3. Short, rebound, tipped by Murphy, and he ran it down. 3-on-3. Trey drives on SGA, hangs in the air, floats it up and in. That baby dropped from the heavens. Nothing but net. I mean, that went through vertically. Now Giddey, front court right. Pels up 7, largest lead of the night. Giddey powers in, righty layup good. How do you stop that? Ingram did everything humanly possible. Giddey's got 14 now. 24 points in the paint for OKC. We kick it away, and that's what's going to kill us. A live ball turnover when you just have the basketball above the arc. And Giddey the layup. 3-ball McCollum, no. Tipped out of bounds by Herb Jones. Remember that sequence. 69-66. You finally had a 7-point lead, and boom. Back down to 3. McCollum better wake up, too. 4 points is not going to cut it. You need his scoring. SGA to Dort. Left angle 3. Front iron. Rebound. Jonas Valanciunas is 13th. Outlet to CJ. McCollum drives into the paint. Kick it to Trey. Right corner 3. Nope. Tipped by SGA. Taken by Dort. Dort going to go coast to coast. Bump. Stripped on the way up by Ingram. And then Williams ran it down in the far corner. Lucky break. Williams for 3. No. Rebound Jonas. Outlet pass to Ingram. Ingram chests it to Herb. Left side. Drives. Misses the layup. Got his own rebound. Ball on the baseline. Taken away by J-Dub. Front court Giddey. Left corner Dort. Fly by Murphy. Drives in. No. Foul on New Orleans. They're going to call a goaltend. Count the bucket. Disaster again. Look, both teams are going at it tooth and nail. Dort just threw a right shoulder right at McCollum. That's an easy goaltend call, as Jonas blocked it after it went off the glass. But, I mean, you had a 7-point lead, it seemed like seconds ago. And it's about to disappear. Dort's season high is 24, and now he's got 23. And we're tied at 69. Pels are 5 of 18 from 3. 5 for 18. Ingram, hounded by Dort. They're letting a lot go right now. Ingram backing him down. Fall away baseline jumper. Take that, Lou Dort. B.I. in your eye. To quote my partner, John DeShazier. Now Giddey up top. J-Dub drives in, lays it in. 71 apiece. Jalen Williams with his first points of the night. Now McCollum, guarded by Jalen Williams, number 8. And a foul on Dort. I mean, he is absolutely doing whatever he wants to do physically on Brandon Ingram. It is about time. Now, I know it's playoff basketball, and they're letting a lot go, but it's getting ridiculous. That's 3 on Lou Dort. Second team foul for the Thunder here in the third. We're tied at 71, 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Ingram, bump, lost it, out of bounds. Dort caused the turnover. That is 7 turnovers for New Orleans. And here's another stat. What killed us in Minneapolis, along with the lack of three-point shooting, points off turnovers, 14-5 in favor of Oklahoma City. SGA got a pick from Williams, drives into the lane, and 1. Foul on Herb Jones. So free throw coming up for SGA. It will be his first free throw of the night. And Oklahoma City's got the lead, 73-71. That is 2 fouls on Herb Jones. You got an Oklahoma City team that literally is playing with house money. They've got nothing to lose. They're not supposed to be in this position. They can play free and easy. Pelicans, a lot of expectations coming in this year. And this would be a major disappointment. McCollum spins into the lane, leans in, lost it. Thankfully, a foul is called. J-Dub wants a foul, or excuse me, he wants a travel. He's not going to get it. So McCollum, who's had a quiet night, unfortunately, that's been a bit of a pattern here in the last couple of weeks. 4 points in 24 minutes. He averages 21 a game. Free throw is good. Pels have done a pretty solid job tonight at the free throw line. 17 of 19. Got to make up the 3-point differential somehow. OKC up 74-72. Second one, no good. Rebound, SGA. Now get it to Giddey in the lane. Floats it up and in. They're making it look easy now. 76-72. I'm getting concerned. As you know, it doesn't take a whole lot to get me concerned, but you get the drift. Herb into the lane, floats it up and in. That's a beautiful pass by McCollum and a great move by Jones in the lane to float it over the front arm. Herb's got 18 now. We'll go with Trey Murphy's 20. Giddey. Go to SGA, one-on-one with McCollum. Starts, stops, spins, gets to the lane, and lays it in. Now he's starting to take over. 78-74. Ingram cut off by Dort. And a defensive three on Jalen Williams. So we'll have a technical free throw when we come back. 6:08 left third quarter. Oklahoma City was down 6 at half. They now lead by 4. 78-74. Back in a couple of minutes on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. Bet Rivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
The all-new NBA app is happening and has you covered from coast to coast. With live tip-offs at your fingertips and highlights right as they happen.
Steph Curry drills the three.
Catch every can't-miss moment before, during, and after the game. And behind the scenes like you've never seen.
Let's go.
It's all access, all the time.
Get on 3, 1, 2, 3.
All in one app. Because if it's happening in the new NBA app. So get the app today.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys. Pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
What's up? This is Brandon Ingram.
Ingram. Baseline jumper. 15 feet! My goodness! Left side and splashed by Brandon Ingram. My heavens!
Pelicans basketball plays here.
Everybody on their feet! I'm on my feet! All right, we got 6:08 left in the third. Oklahoma City on a 16-5 run. In the last 3.5 minutes, they have outscored the Pelicans 21-11 in this third quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 7 points at halftime. He's got 10 in the third. It was just a matter of time before he would start to take over, which he is doing. And here's the real troubling thing. Brandon Ingram and C.J. McCollum have combined for 17 points in this game and are 5 for 14 from the floor. Lou Dort is doing a great job defensively on Ingram. Just like we saw Anthony Edwards do against B.I. in the fourth quarter in Minneapolis. I mean, Ingram, he was actually cooking Jaden McDaniels in the first half. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels went fully cuckoo and punched a wall, and he's out for the rest of the season. But Ingram has struggled now from the floor. Here's the problem. Pels cannot afford Brandon Ingram to struggle offensively. As Trey Murphy knocks the technical free throw down, as they had a defensive three prior to the timeout. So it's 78-75. Your leading scorer is Murphy, who's got 21. So no changes for either team. I mean, rotations are short tonight. Valanciunas above the right elbow. Spins away from trouble. Handed off to McCollum. Got free right at the top three. Nope. Rebound Dort. Dort will drive in. Kick it to Williams. Williams, 2 left-hand dribbles to Giddey. Giddey right elbow. Good close out by Murphy. Cross court over to Dort. Goes underneath the hoop. Lays it in. Good job by Jonas. Dort now with a season-high 25. I mean, Jonas did all he could. 80-75 Oklahoma City. That is their largest lead of the night. Pels have led by as many as 9, and that didn't last very long. 5:20 to go. Our money guys better start making shots. There's one. Ingram knocks a mid-range down after Lou Dort flopped. You got to hold your breath when Dort goes to the deck because he has drawn more fouls than anybody in the league the last 2 years. SGA starts, stops, drives in and around, and down. 82-77. SGA now having a monster third quarter with 12 points. He's got 19. Valanciunas went to Ingram up top. J. Will on his hip. Drives in. Lay it in and one. Split defenders. And Ingram, I mean, he got to the rim in a blink. And Jalen Williams, number 8, I believe is going to get the foul. It is. He's pointing at his own chest. He doesn't want Dort to pick up his 4th. So Valanciunas and McCollum will check out. Jackson Hayes and Josh Richardson will check in for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes had a productive 9 minutes in the first half, 4.7 rebounds. No changes for Oklahoma City. Mark Daignault might play these 5 guys the rest of the game. Free throw BI. No. 82-79. Ingram was 16. Now he's 6 of 7 at the stripe. Giddey below the arc. Get it right at the top. SGA crosses over Herb. Leaned in. And a foul on Jones. Like clockwork. You know that's going to happen. So free throws coming up for SGA. Herb fell for the head fake. That is 3 on Herb Jones. And 3 team fouls for the Pels. So SGA now with 2 free throws. He is 90% at the free throw line. He came into tonight having made 669 free throws. An unconscionable number. That is number 1 in the league, as you would imagine. Now he's got 3 tonight, so make it 672. He has attempted 742. That's 3rd. And we throw it away. Herb right through the hands of Jackson Hayes. They score here. Watch out. SGA starts, stops, 15-footer. No. Tipped up Dort. No. Rebound Herb. You dodged the bullet. Chested up the floor. Ingram. Head of steam. Kick it out to Trey. Oh, close out Isaiah Joe. Now low post left Ingram. Guarded by J. Will. Pop a 15-footer. Good. Ingram mid-range. Big bucket. BI now with 18, 84-81 OKC, 3:30 to go. SGA to the rim, finger roll after a little spin over the front iron. Now you can't stop him. You did everything you could in the first half, and he has taken over the game. 14 in the second half here. Hayes, and it to Richardson. Isaiah Joe on his hip. Up top Ingram. Dort right on him. Bump. Drives in. That's got to be on Dort, and it is. Ingram saying, just give me the rock. Dort lying underneath the hoop, holding a right hand over his face. Foul's on Dort. They're going to look at this. Why? Flagrant foul? Couldn't hear. Let's go down to Aaron. I couldn't hear what Eric Lewis said.
They're looking at after the foul, what occurred after the foul, and it looked like Dort got poked in the eye. It looked like that's what he was holding when he was down on the ground. It looked a little embellished, I think, but we'll see what the call is.
All right, well, it's 86-81. I'm being told that after looking at the replay, because we're not seeing one in the building, that Ingram elbowed Dort in the jaw. Well, that ain't good. So we'll wait and see. Now, again, Dort committed the foul, which would give him 4. But if Ingram elbowed him, inadvertently or advertently, it doesn't matter. They could call a flagrant on Ingram. Now, Ingram's going to go to the free throw line because Oklahoma City's over the limit. But the Pels are being slammed. All right, so it's a technical on Ingram. That's what they called. Again, I can't hear a thing. So it is a defensive foul on Lou Dort and then a technical foul on Brandon Ingram. So this possession is going to be a wash. Ingram can't believe it. And see, these are the little things that you got to be concerned about in a game like this. Little things like that go the opposition's way. So SGA will go to the free throw line again and knock it down. Now, Ingram's going to go to the free throw line for his 2 free throws after the Dort 4th foul. Now, Dort's out of the ball game. Now, let's see what Ingram does now because he's got to stay in. Your season's down to 15 minutes, 11 seconds of basketball time. Ingram free throw is good. So here comes Jalen Williams, number 8, J-Dub in for Dort. So they've got Jalen Williams, Josh Giddey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Isaiah Joe. Pelicans with Ingram, Murphy, Hayes, Jones, and Richardson. Ingram got them both, so he's got 20. You've got 4 starters in double figures, and C.J. McCollum's got 5 points. Pels down by 4 with 3 minutes left in the third. Giddey, free throw line, picked up his dribble, got it to Jay Will. Skip it to J-Dub. Step back straightaway 3. Front iron. Long rebound to Jay Will. Back to J-Dub. Drives in, lays it in. Little things. They are killing us in the third quarter. 89-83. They have turned a 6-point deficit into a 6-point lead. Ingram top of the key. Pushes off. Hounded by J-Dub. Get it to Richardson. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 1. Top of the key jumper. No. That was a horrible possession. Rebound. Thunder. They're looking to really put a stamp on this third quarter. SGA stops his dribble. Get it up top. J-Dub for 3. No. Long rebound. Giddey ran it down near side. I'm really concerned now. Giddey stops, takes it right at Hayes, and will lay it in. And is this an N1? It is. This game is starting to really, really go Oklahoma City's way, and your season is on the brink. Timeout on the floor. 1:56 left in the third. Oklahoma City has taken complete command of this game. 91-83 back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest metal band of all time returns with a ferocious new album, World Tour, and their own limited engagement Sirius XM channel. Mandatory Metallica. Hear new music from 72 seasons, remasters, demos, alternate mixes, and live concerts. Mandatory Metallica. Listen at your own risk. Available now through May 4th on Sirius XM Channel 105. And anytime on the SXM app. Search Metallica. The biggest metal band of all time returns with a ferocious new album, World Tour, and their own limited engagement Sirius XM channel. Mandatory Metallica. Hear new music from 72 seasons, remasters, demos, alternate mixes, and live concerts. Mandatory Metallica. Listen at your own risk. Available now through May 4th on Sirius XM Channel 105. And anytime on the SXM app. Search Metallica.
From goal-scoring marvels
Let's go with the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Jazz is America's music, and April is Jazz Appreciation Month. SiriusXM celebrates with exclusive features, interviews, and performances. Hear from rising stars like Samira. Get out of this mood. Tributes to Wayne Shorter, Wes Montgomery, and many more. Jazz Appreciation Month throughout April on Real Jazz, Channel 67, and on the SXM app. Included in all trials and popular plans.
Cadillac Blackjack. It starts in 1990. And Nashville Nation doesn't stop. With country mega hit after country mega hit. What was I thinking? Every year until this moment. Oh yeah, I'll take you dancing in the country. Nashville Nation, 90s to now country. Now on Channel 55 for a limited time and always in the SXM app.
NBA Radio, Series 207, XM 86.
The first half, the entire season, well, all that did was wake him up. Because now he's got 24. He didn't have a free throw attempt in the first half. Well, he's 4 for 4 in the third quarter. Lou Dort's got a season-high 25. Josh Giddey has chipped in with 20 points, 8 assists. Trey Murphy's got 21 for New Orleans. That leads us. Brandon Ingram has 20. Jonas Valanciunas has a double-double with 11 points, 14 rebounds. He dominated early. Herb Jones has 18. C.J. McCollum has 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting. So Josh Giddey, the second year out of Australia, knocks the free throw down. Largest lead of the night for the Thunder, who are playing very confident, free and easy with nothing to lose. McCollum drives in, lays it in. Beautiful move by the vet. Much more of that, please. He's got 7. But the problem right now is you cannot stop Oklahoma City. They average 117.5 per game. That's 5th in the league. And a lot of it has to do with this guy, SGA. Leans in, missed the shot, though, didn't draw the foul. Rebound Richardson. Bounce feed to McCollum. Pop a left angle 3. That's not close. Rebound knocked away by Jalen Williams. Be nice to make a 3. It'd be really nice. Pels are 5 of 20. Oklahoma City has scored in 12 of the last 14 offensive possessions. SGA picked up his dribble, hounded by Richardson, bounce feed to Giddey. Giddey, pop a 3. Yep. 95-85 OKC. 10 made threes for the Thunder, 5 for New Orleans. They also have 10 more attempts. 30-20. McCollum stops, drives, running floater. No. Rebound Hayes. Oh! Put back What a round and out. Foul on Giddey. McCollum's now 3 of 10 from the floor. Pels are at 45.5%. By the way, points off turnovers. Mentioned this was going to be a big factor tonight. I hate being right. 17-5 in favor of OKC. You've actually not done a bad job. You've turned it over 8 times. The problem is they've scored every single time you've turned it over. They've turned it over 4 times, and you have 5 points off the turnovers. This is looking a lot like what happened on Sunday in Minneapolis. As a matter of fact, it's almost the same type of game. So both free throws by Hayes are good. 95-87. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. J-Dub, one-on-one with Herb. Shot clock at 10. Goes right past him. Misses the layup. Foul on Herb Jones. Again, little things, folks. They're starting to get all the calls. They're starting to get to the free throw line. And this is playing right into Oklahoma City's hands. By the way, Williams walked. They're not going to call that, obviously. And Herb Jones now has 4 fouls. And what do? Free throw, Jalen Williams, number 8 out of Santa Clara is good. The highest draft pick out of that school since Steve Nash. All right, SGA is going to check out for the final 27 seconds of the third quarter. Josh Giddey will check in. Trey Murphy in for New Orleans. Herb Jones has to come out. Can you hear the fans' displeasure? But the refs ain't the difference in this game, folks. We actually have 26 free throw attempts to their 18. So that ain't the problem. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Ingram. That's his 5th. Well, you're down 9 with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. What a complete turnaround it's been in the second half. Ingram hounded by J-Dub. Got a pick from Richardson. J-Dub still guarding him. Ingram in. Flop Saric. Charging call. Yeah, and now you look at their bench, and they're feeling it. Can't see Saric's feet. No, he was outside the arc. Then Mark Daigneault will take a timeout, just kind of settle things here, draw up a play with 6.8 seconds left in the third quarter. That's a 50-50 call. Like I said, little things, and they're starting to go OKC's way. Saric is a vet, 7 years now, so he's been around. Larry Nance is talking to anybody that he can get an ear on him. Right now he's talking to Ben Taylor at the scores table. But if the Pels are going to extend their season past tonight, they're going to have to figure it out in the fourth quarter, because Oklahoma City has just taken it right to the Pelicans in their own building and have really rendered this crowd useless, down to Aaron Summers.
You mentioned Larry Nance talking to the refs. Zion Williamson was out on the court the entire time out talking to another ref. He is very heated. He has been very upset on the bench, clearly not agreeing with how things are being called.
Well, like I said, that's all fine and dandy, but you've got 8 more free throw attempts than Oklahoma City. Now SGA splits defenders, gets to the rim, high off the glass, no at the buzzer. So ahead of the fourth quarter with the Thunder in control, 96-87. 12 minutes of basketball possibly left in the Pelican season, unless a dramatic turnaround takes place. We'll see if it occurs here in the Smoothie King Center. 96-87, Oklahoma City over New Orleans. Back with the fourth quarter after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel, then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Get one game parlay insurance at BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. Place an NBA one-game parlay wager with 4 legs or more, and if you miss one leg, you'll receive the $25 back in bonus bets. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Louisiana only. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700 in partnership with Samstown Shreveport Casino.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Terminix, the official pest control company of the New Orleans Saints. Locally owned for over 70 years with humble beginnings on Boyer Street, will fix your pest and termite problems. Terminix has effective solutions that will help eliminate pest problems throughout the year. Their custom treatments address seasonal pest activity to protect your home and business all year long. Terminix provides residential and commercial pest and termite control services for the South Shore, North Shore, and river parishes of Louisiana. Terminix protects that. Go Saints!
This is what we live for. This is what we work hard for.
You're listening to Pelicans basketball.
You gotta fight!
On the New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network.
Well, you just heard Willie Green and that now famous speech at the end of the third quarter a year ago in Los Angeles. You're going to have to channel that tonight, because the Pels are in deep doo-doo heading to the fourth, as we were outscored 39-24 in the third quarter on a team in Oklahoma City who the only time they were over 500 the entire year was when they were 4-3. That's it. But right now, they are in prime position to head up to Minnesota and play the Thunder on Friday night. Pelicans got to muster it up. And as Willie Green said a year ago in Los Angeles, you got to fight. Josh Giddey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander combined for 29 points of those 39. Giddey had 12. SGA had 17 in the third quarter. Valanciunas, McCollum, Murphy, Richardson, and Najee Marshall on the floor for New Orleans to start the fourth. Richardson, fake a three, leave it for Najee. Didn't take the three, drives into the lane, and lays it in over Dario Saric. Now you got to get back. Williams, Giddey, Joe, Wiggins, and Saric. Giddey got free, lays it in, blows right by Najee. That ain't going to cut it. 98-89. Josh Giddey. My goodness gracious. It's his second year. Again, this team, OKC, is going to be a major problem moving forward. McCollum got a screen, drives in, lays it in. I don't think Oklahoma City's too worried about that. 98-91, because the Pelicans cannot stop them. They're doing whatever they want offensively. SGA's on the bench, by the way, right now. But Giddey's in control. Joe up top, flyby on Murphy. He tripped. Did he walk? He didn't call it. There's going to be a tie-up. Yeah. Mark Daigneault tried to run into the front court himself on the sideline and call a timeout. But that looked like a travel to me. So Isaiah Joe and Josh Richardson in the jump circle on the free throw line in front of the Pelicans bench. The shot clock, by the way, is at 2.6 seconds. Ball up in the air. J. Rich wins it anyway. Moot point. So now Najee into the front court. Left side. Pels down 7, 10:35 to go. Najee got a screen from Jonas. Nearly lost the dribble. Hook pass to McCollum. Back into the lane. Finds Richardson right corner. One dribble. Set his feet. Three. Gotta make that shot, Jay Rich. That extra dribble got him in rhythm. 98-94. Now Giddey. Little hop step. Jumps in. Floats it short. Rebound Valanciunas at 15. Get it to McCollum. Fans are on their feet. It's going to get loud if you get a bucket. CJ. One-on-one with Wiggins. Low post left, Valanciunas. One-on-one with Sharge. Backing him down. Right hand hook. Right. Timeout. OKC. And finally the building comes to life. It is a 9-2 start to the third. Downtown New Orleans is alive again. Better late than never, baby. 9:59 to go in the ball game. Oklahoma City 98, New Orleans 96. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's game night in the NBA, and we're getting you ready for tip-off every weeknight with the RotoWire NBA show.
Orlando's 16-12-1 as a road dog, so I'm inclined to just take Orlando with the points.
Who's starting? Who's sitting? And where's the action? Daily fantasy, props, bets, your one-stop shop to get you ready for all the basketball action.
217 is low enough for me to stay away, but if I had to go one way or the other, I'd probably lean under.
It's the RotoWire NBA show every weeknight at 7 Eastern, only on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app. Did you know you could get home and away feeds for every MLB, NBA, and NHL game on your phone?
Swing it a high fly.
Every game, all season. It's all on the SXM app.
Gone!
Sports the way they're meant to be heard, with your hometown announcers just a tap away. Search for your team, then tap the star on the corner of the screen and save it as your favorite.
An incredible finish!
And if you love college sports, when the game is on, just search for your school. It's always a home game when you listen to sports on the SXM app. Free for most subscribers.
From goal-scoring marvels
Let's go with the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Don't miss out on the Premier League, Champions League, and Major League Soccer. Hear all the action on SiriusXM FC 157.
Storage from an unmanageable and expensive data swamp where you can't find, trust, or easily use the files you need into the most secure and easy-to-use data management platform on the planet. Panzura lets entire enterprises work together like everyone's in the same room while keeping data under control and safe from ransomware. Panzura, the leader in cloud data management. Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel, then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
9:59 left in the ball game. Pels have outscored OKC 7-2 to start the fourth quarter. They now trail the Thunder 98-96. Let's go courtside to Aaron Summers. Aaron.
Pelicans head coach Willie Green on ESPN at the quarter said that the Pelicans just got complacent and said that they were not doing what they needed to do on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that had an effect on the way things went in the third quarter there. But he said offensively he needs the Pelicans to trust the work that they put in. They need to see more player movement, more ball movement, Todd.
All right, good stuff right there. By the way, my apologies. It's a 9-2 start for New Orleans here in the fourth quarter. Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander, Joe and Wiggins on the floor. Joe, get it to Wiggins. Wiggins up top to J-Dub. J-Dub guarded by Najee Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Through the legs 3 times, drives into the paint, lays it up. No! Rebound Valanciunas, his 16th. Outlet to Richardson. Up the floor, along with Murphy, JV, Marshall, and McCollum. Richardson to Najee. Najee left side. Guarded by Wiggins. Shot clock at 8. Now CJ up top. One-on-one with SGA. Step back top of the key jumper. No. Rebound. Loose ball foul, Jonas. CJ's now 4 of 12. So Valanciunas, his first foul tonight. 9:14 to go. You got time now. You got to keep getting stops. J-Dub picked up his dribble. Got it to J. Will up top. Now Isaiah Joe. Joe weaves through. Left block. We get to J. Will. Running right-hand hook. We'll get the roll. Where in the world does a rookie like that come up with that? 100-96. Josh Giddey's going to come back in along with Lou Dort. Now Jonas, low post left, doubled. Get it to the cutting McCollum. Kick it out long, Najee, right wing 3. Nope. Rebound off of Isaiah Joe. Najee Marshall is now under 30% this year shooting from beyond the arc. That's not really the guy you want taking that shot. He's going to come out of the game. Brandon Ingram in. The Pels are now 6 of 22 from 3. Richardson, get it, left corner, McCollum for 3. Got it, off the inbound. It's as easy as that. 100-99 Oklahoma City. Heat it up, CJ. We need you. SGA to J. Will around the perimeter. J. Dub for 3, left corner. No. Tip. Oh, they got another. No, Richardson took it. Coast to coast. Dunk it in. We got a break on a loose ball. It was volleyballing around, and then all of a sudden, Josh Richardson came away with it. And the Pels lead 101-100. What do we have here? We've got a stoppage in play. What are we doing? Now, Richardson and Giddey are going after it. That's what's going on. And now Eric Lewis circling his index finger. What are we going to look at a monitor now? So they're trying to restore order here. What in the world is Giddey talking to Richardson about? I don't know. I didn't see it. Again, we don't have a monitor up here. Well, I can say now that both teams are fully engaged. The sold-out Smoothie King Center is fully engaged. I can't hear a lick of what's being said down there. They're going to review. I don't know what they're looking for. Well, this isn't good news if what Gus Kattengill is telling me in my ear, as it appears that Richardson retaliated. All right, let's go down and see what Aaron Summers has for us.
As Josh Richardson was crossing half court, he leaned in and gave a hard shoulder into Josh Giddey's chest. Giddey fell and took offense to that, and then he ran after Josh, and that's when things unfolded.
Well, I heard the crowd boo, so it ain't good news. So they changed it to a flagrant 1. So we're losing our cool here. In a time you can't. So Josh Giddey's going to walk to the free throw line. Pels are up 101-100. Yeah, I'm looking at a still replay. I mean, Richardson elbowed Giddey in the midsection. Free throw, got the roll. We're tied at 101. Giddy's going to get another free throw. This sequence might be costly. Missed that one. I can't say ball don't lie because it was the right call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a 7-minute and 52-second season for somebody. We're tied at 101. Everybody is up in the Smoothie King Center. SGA, deep right wing. 2-man game with Giddy. Picked up his dribble, right corner, Dort. Dort's going to drive in. Kick it to J-Dub, now J-Will. Back into the lane, righty layup good. Might want to stop somebody. That's 52 points in the paint for the Thunder. As Williams to Williams. And Oklahoma City's up 103-101. That's a 3-point trip with the flagrant. Now McCollum up top. Jessup to Murphy. Left angle 3. Around and out. Taken by Giddy. Giddy going to go coast to coast. Spins away. Oh, and a steal by Ingram. Great job, McCollum, to front him. That caused the turnover. That's just the 6th turnover of the night for the Thunder. I mean, that is fantastic. Ingram to Jonas. Left corner 3. You gotta be kidding me. How do you say, oh my heavens, in Lithuanian? How do you say that ain't in your bingo card in Lithuanian? 104-103. New Orleans up 1. Valanciunas with 16 and 16 now. Now Williams, right wing 3. Line drive, front iron, no good. Dort tapped the rebound to Williams. Back to Giddy. Running floater. Around and out. Rebound Jonas is 17th. My heavens, what a game for Jonas Valanciunas. 6:25 to go in the game. We're up 1. Ingram. Between circles, guarded by SGA. Get it. Left corner, Jonas again. Shot fake. Now up top, Trey. Bump. Reach in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th personal foul. That's just the first team foul of the Thunder in the 4th quarter. I mean, you talking about playoff basketball, baby. We got it. We got it. In downtown New Orleans. Herb going to inbound, sideline left, get it into Jonas. Couple dribbles, hand it off to McCollum. Pop a straightaway 3. That's barely grazing the front iron. Back the other way, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams, right wing 3. Put him in that. J-Will out of Arkansas. Knocks it down. These rookies don't exactly play like rookies, do they? That's his first made 3 in 7 attempts. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Thunder. 106-104, OKC leads. Ingram 1-on-1 with Dort. Got a pick from JV. Kick it to Herb, left corner 3. On line and down for Herbert. K. Jones. Pels have tied it up. 106-106. Now SGA to the rack. No, Dort underneath. Somehow didn't walk. Somehow. And now SGA has it right at the top. Kick it to Giddy. Deep left wing 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound Valanciunas. That's his 18th of the night. We've got 5 minutes to go. Jonas is hurt. He is limping into the front court. What a tough cookie. Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Bump. Up top. 1-on-1. Pop a 3. Left of the top. No. Long rebound to Jalen Williams. That was Ingram's first 3-point attempt of the night. Now J-Dub misses the shot. Rebound. Giddy. Stick back. No late whistle. And a foul on the Pels. That's on Murphy. Boy, Jonas, I tell you, the respect level for this man being around him for the last 2 years has just skyrocketed. But he's got to come out, and Tom Maystad's going to check him out. I don't know what's ailing him. We're going to get Aaron on it. We'll see. Jackson Hayes is at the scorer's table. Fouls on Murphy, by the way. Free throw good. 107-106, Oklahoma City. Let's go down to Aaron.
Jonas is pointing to the top of his right foot, and he shook off Tombe's stat. He tied his shoe tighter, and looks like he's going to stretch it out and get back out there, Todd.
All right. Thank you. You can't sit on the bench long. 108-106. After Giddey's 2 free throws, Giddey's got 29 points. The guy's on triple-double alert. McCollum between circles, get it to Ingram, guarded by J-Dub. Back to McCollum, starter step, drives in, bump, lay it up, no blocking foul. That would have been nice to go in. So that foul's on J. Will, number 6. And unfortunately, the way McCollum shot free throws as of late, that's actually a pretty good foul. You'd have hoped that would have gone in. Third foul for Jalen Williams out of Arkansas. Pels down 108-106 with 4:06 to go. I mean, this is the season, literally. Free throw, good. Went around and down. McCollum has at least found a little life in the second half here. He's got 13, but 1 of 5 from distance. Again, if you're not Trey Murphy, no one else has made more than 1 3. Got them both. We're tied at 108. Pels are 16-20 in clutch games this year, and that's going back to Sunday. SGA deep right wing. Guarded by Herb. Now the blitz. Bounce feed to J. Will. Now Giddey right wing. Got a pick. Drives into the lane. Oh, he walked. He traveled. Thank you, Ben Taylor. Call it. And he did. Dragged that pivot foot. That's just the 7th turnover of the night for the Thunder. Oh, take a deep breath wherever you may be. Ingram, McCollum, Jones, Hayes, Murphy for the Pels. Got to make some big buckets now. Jones drives in. He got fouled. They didn't call it. Threw it up. No. Taken by Giddey. Up the floor. Dort. Pop a straightaway 3. No, that's a brick. Long rebound taken by Hayes. Now front court, Ingram left. B.I. 1-on-1 with Dort. Spins left. Leans in short. Rebound B.I. Dunk it back in. Brandon Ingram. Timeout. Mark Dagnall. So Ingram with the second chance opportunity. That's 14 offensive rebounds tonight for New Orleans and 23 second chance points. And dare I say, the biggest 2 points of the night. We will take our final media timeout. Compose yourself and get ready for the final 3 minutes and 12 seconds. New Orleans 110, Oklahoma City 108 on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
From goal-scoring marvels
Let's go the hat trick.
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne.
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise.
and international icons,
Messi! Oh, my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Cadillac Blackjack. It starts in 1990. And Nashville Nation doesn't stop. With country mega hit after country mega hit. What was I thinking? Every year until this moment. Oh yeah, I'll take you dancing in a Nashville Nation, 90s to now country. Now on Channel 55 for a limited time and always in the SXM app.
The best guests stop by NBA Radio every week.
John Horsey's the general manager of the Milwaukee Bucks.
I don't think you can look any further than Giannis in the year that he's had. And so I disagree with Doc and anyone else who dares to vote against the real MVP.
The great Tom Crean. There's a lot fewer Dwayne Wade mentalities than there should be. And he's got an incredible mentality about winning and having people along for the ride.
If you missed any of our interviews from the week, check them out anytime on the SXM app by searching NBA Radio.
The biggest names in the game are on Mad Dog Sports Radio. After every big event.
Dan Harlan, so happy for you, for UConn.
To win it, it's just a thrill of a lifetime.
Every breaking story.
Bruce Bochy, back managing with the AL West, Texas Rangers.
Pretty nice to be back in the dugout.
On the eve of his last Final Four, Jim Nix.
Hello, friends.
They're all on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
This is a big deal, huh?
Only on Channel 82 or anytime on the SXM app. Included with all of our trials and popular plans.
NBA Radio, Series 207, XM 86.
With you here in the Smoothie King Center. It's down to cases, baby. 3:12 to go. Pels up 110-108. Again, thanks for listening wherever you may be. Locally on 99.5, the Pelicans app, Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86. You picked a good one to tune into. As the Pelicans, after getting blitzed in the third quarter, 39-24 by the Thunder, have outscored OKC 23-12 here in the final frame. Brandon Ingram with that putback dunk, his first 2 points of the fourth, gives him 22 in this game. You've got 3 20-point scores for New Orleans. Ingram 22, Trey Murphy 21, and Herb Jones with 20. 3 20-point scores for the Thunder, but their volume a little higher. Josh Giddey's got 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Are you kidding me? What an effort by Josh Giddey. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24, and Lou Dort's got 25. His season high coming into tonight was 24. So you got 2 guys with potential. Well, one already has his season high, and the other one is 2 points away. Not a bad time to play your best game of the year in a do-or-die situation. Now, that being said, the Pels do have a 2-point lead, and it's going to take some big-time defense to get out of here with a W. As this is a very long commercial break. If they took another break here, and we don't know what's going on the court anyway. We don't have a monitor up here atop section 112. That's a big boo-boo. All right. In any event, let's reset it. Again, you got a 2-point lead, 3:12 to go. 3 team fouls for New Orleans, 2 team fouls for OKC. Each team has 2 timeouts left. Giddey, Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort, and Williams for the Thunder. Murphy, McCollum, Jones, Ingram, and Hayes for the Pels. Valanciunas still on the bench. Giddey left to the top. Shot clock at 10. Spins left. Drives into the lane. Strip! Ball out of bounds. Who's it off of? Who's it off of? It's going to be off of New Orleans. Lucky break right there. That could have gone either way. Tell you what, might have been off Giddey. Might have been off Giddey. Inbound, SGA. He's doubled, and Ingram took it away and then dribbled it on the baseline. Another lucky break. That's 2 just horseshoes right now for OKC. Shot clock at 3.6. Giddey baseline right. Bounce feed to Williams, back to Giddey. Float up a 3. Air ball. Loose ball foul on Trey Murphy. Remember that, folks. If the Pels don't win, that foul's on the floor. It came with 0.4 seconds left on the shot clock. So it recycles back to 10. 2 lucky breaks and a loose ball foul. Now Giddey. Bounce feed to Williams, dunk it in. So it does cost you 2 points. Remember that play. Little things. 110, 2:30 to go. Ingram now drives on Dort. Pulls up from 10. Got it. Right lane line. Mid-range BI. He's got 24. You're back up by 2 with 2:15 to go. SGA now. Center stage. Get it to the Williams boys, and the 3 ball by J-Dub is no good in the left corner. Weak side rebound, Trey Murphy. We've got 2 minutes left in the Big Easy. Ingram Chest it to Murphy. No three. Back to Ingram. One-on-one with SGA. Through the legs 3 times. Stutter steps. Drives in. Lost it. Taken by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to go into the lane. He is going to lay it up and in. A costly turnover at the worst possible time. 112, 90 seconds to go. 10th turnover of the night. Now Hayes, guarded by Jay Will, shovels to Ingram. Around Dort, pulls up right elbow. Got it! Brandon Ingram, not deterred, even after the turnover. His 26-point. You're back up by 2 with 1:10. My kingdom for a stop. Giddey. One-on-one with Murphy. Crosses over, drives in, spins. Nearly picked up his pivot foot. Got it to Jay Will. Drives to the rack. Missed the floater, but a foul is going to be called on Jackson Hayes. And that's a foul. So Jalen Williams, the rookie out of Fort Smith, Arkansas, who is 70% at the free throw line, has the biggest free throws of his NBA career right now. We've got 59.8 seconds to go, and the Pels have a 114-112 lead. First one, Brick City. That was strong out of his hand. Now, I don't have to remind you what happened on Sunday in Minneapolis, where the Pels couldn't rebound free throws on misses by Anthony Edwards. So you better box out, baby. Second free throw, good. 114-113. New Orleans up by 1 with 59.8 seconds left. You having fun yet? McCollum will walk it into the front court. He's in the center circle. Shot clock at 15. Get it to Hayes below the arc. Right elbow. Somebody cut. Jackson, get it to Herb, right angle. Shot clock at 5 to McCollum. McCollum drives, running right-hand floater, too strong. That was a horrible possession. Horrible possession. I don't know why Brandon Ingram doesn't have the basketball. SGA to the rack. Got away with a walk, floated it up and in anyway. 115-114, Oklahoma City. Your season is down to the next offensive possession. And SGA made a tough shot left baseline. He's got 28 points. But once I saw Jackson Hayes with the ball right wing, you got to get the ball to Brandon Ingram, who did not touch it on that last offensive possession. So let's reset it again. Oklahoma City up 115-114 with, isn't this crazy, 28.3 seconds left, 28-3. If you know, you know. Pels are down to 1 timeout. After we called that one, Oklahoma City with 2 timeouts left. We have no more fouls to give. Oklahoma City has 1 to give. So SGA coming up big when he had to. He's got back-to-back buckets in this sequence. Jose Alvarado dapping up everybody, wearing a red jersey back on the court. Oklahoma City gets a stop. They're in real good shape. So Jones, Ingram, Valanciunas is back on the floor. Murphy and McCollum. Williams, Giddey, Dort, and SGA. Winner goes to Minnesota. Loser, well, it's over. Herb, sideline left. Floats it into Ingram. One-on-one with Dort. Drives on him. Bump. Spins. Bounce feed to McCollum. Trying to repost back to Ingram. Shot clock at 15. Fall away 10-footer. Front iron. Rebound Williams. Got a foul. You got a foul. Giddey's got it backcourt. We foul him in the backcourt. All right. So that's the bad news. The good news is, regardless of what happens here with Giddey and the free throws, you're still going to have 1 more possession. Giddey has 29 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. He's 4 of 5 at the free throw line. Got it. You have got to tip your cap to this young Thunder team. They have been just rock solid all night long. And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt, it appears, for New Orleans. As Giddey got them both, there's the final timeout. And here's your season. So the best you can hope for is overtime. As you're down 117-114 with 12 seconds to go. And as I told you, with 2 minutes to go, it was about stops at that point, and the Pels just didn't get enough stops. Bottom line. But what a night for Josh Giddey. 31 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. By the way, he's in his second year. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 7 points in the first half, so you know what he's done. Lou Dort, 25 points. That's pretty much it, but it's been more than enough. Oh, and Jalen Williams, J-Will, 32 minutes, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Not bad. Not bad. Tip of the cap. And this is going to be a bitter pill to swallow if the Pels can't make a 3 here. And you're 8 of 27 from distance tonight. So who's going to take it? Murphy's 4 of 10. They are not going to allow him to take the shot. Jonas is 1 for 2. Excuse me, 1 for 1. Herb Jones is 1 for 5. CJ McCollum is 1 for 5. All right, Murphy going to inbound at sideline left. Again, here's the season. 12 seconds to go. First of all, you got to inbound it, which has been a problem. SGA in front of Murphy. Trying to get it in. Got it to Jonas. And an immediate foul by Jalen Williams, J-Will. That's their foul to give. 0.7 of a second elapse. So you've got 11.3 now. Pels down 117-114. Again, the best you can hope for is overtime. Murphy floats it out. Taken by Ingram. Dort goes over the back, but that ain't a bad thing if you're Oklahoma City. It's not. So they're over the limit, but you can't take a 3 to win the game. So Ingram will have a couple of free throws here. But if I'm Oklahoma City, I'm ecstatic. Because now it's going to come down to free throws. And by the way, the Pels are out of timeout, so they can't advance the basketball anymore. All right, Ingram, obviously you got to have him. Unless you're going to miss on purpose, which you just did. But that's not the one to miss on purpose. This season is literally 10.4 seconds away here. You need a fluke now. Ingram, an 88% free throw shooter, just missed the biggest one of the season. Second one. Got it. 117-115. Timeout OKC. They'll advance the basketball. Didn't do enough. So they just need to inbound it, knock a couple free throws down, and that'll be it. Yes. We trail by 2 here, and 10.4 to go. And again, you just got to give credit to the Thunder. They did what they had to do. You got momentum to start the fourth quarter, got yourself back into the basketball game, but this young team, whose roster averages 23 years and 53 days, the youngest in the NBA, have looked the Pelicans and the sellout crowd squarely in the face and says, no problem. And they are 10.4 seconds away from headed to Minnesota. So you need a defensive, well, wouldn't be a miracle, but pretty close. Because not only do you need a steal, you need a bucket on the other end. All right, they're going to run a play here. Giddey going to inbound at far side just below the hash mark. Williams, Shai, Dort, and Joe on the floor. Inbound to Shai Gilgeous. Oh, blocked at the rim, but there's Dort. Wouldn't you know it? So you make the play. What a play by Josh Richardson, but there's Dort just sitting in the lane. Little things. Loose ball recovered. 6.2 seconds to go. 2 free throws to put it away. Fouls on Najee Marshall. All right, you need misses here. Dort, 77%. 7 seconds left. You need at least one miss. First one, nope. 118, 115. Nope, meaning he didn't miss. Well, this is the dagger here. Now, if he misses, you do not have any timeouts. You got to rebound and get it into the front court. Dort taking his time at the line. It is up. It is good. Rattled in, out, off the glass, and down. Game's over, folks. Down 4. Baseball pass front court. Caught by Hayes. Shovel to Ingram. Pop a straightaway 3. Got it. Inbound at SGA with 2.8. Ingram might have got fouled, too. Let's see. Yeah, should have been a foul. They overlooked that one. Dort is in Ingram's landing area. All right, well, SGA is 90% at the free throw line. So the good news there is he'll make them both, you would think. There's the first one, 120 to 118. You have 2.8 seconds to get it into the front court and make a 3 to tie it up. Does he miss this on purpose? He could. There's no timeouts left. Nope. All right, 121, 118, 2.8 to go. It's going to take a half-court shot, maybe. Herb going to inbound it. Herb throws the inbound away. Right to Willie Green. A fitting end. Is that not a fitting end? The Pelicans haven't inbounded a ball all year long. And on the last offensive possession of your season, you can't inbound it in the backcourt. So Giddey baseline left. They get it in. SGA, we foul them with 2.1 to go. And they are clearing out of here. I mean, Herb just chesting it to the near side and nobody home. And Willie Green doesn't have a red jersey on. Bitter pill. SGA, free throw good, dagger. And Oklahoma City will head to Minnesota and take on the Timberwolves. Pelican season going to end right now. $123-118. SGA will end up with 31 points inbound to Ingram, and that will do it. So the Oklahoma City Thunder come into New Orleans and pick up a 5-point win. As New Orleans, that third quarter really was the difference in the ball game. As the Pelicans had a 2-point lead late in the fourth, and then the Oklahoma City Thunder finished the fourth quarter on an 11-4 run. So you don't get any stops defensively, or even more alarmingly, you don't get any points. That happened in the last minute, 21 seconds, by the way. And again, Ingram hit that desperate 3 to give you a look. Then down by 3 with 2.8 seconds left. As we have said all year long, how difficult it has been to inbound the basketball. and we throw away the inbounds pass when you had a chance at least to try to tie the game. So a much different outcome in the play-in game this year at home than it was a year ago when the Pelicans beat San Antonio and advanced to Los Angeles and eventually the playoffs after defeating the Clippers. Tonight, it is going to end in our own building where we had sellout after sellout all year long, including tonight. But the Pels will end their season at 27-15 in this building. Oklahoma City with the road win this play-in game. Now 17-25 away from home, and I would not bet against those guys up in Minnesota the way they are playing. But this is definitely extremely disappointing if you're a New Orleans Pelicans fan to have it end in your own building against a team that you had beaten 3 times in the regular season, even though the 3 wins were very close. But they had what it took down the stretch, and they had 2 30-point scores. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 32, Josh Giddey at 31. And what a night for Giddey. I mean, you talk about a coming out party. 31 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. My heavens. Brandon Ingram ended up with 30. And 7 assists, 6 rebounds. But when it was all said and done, Pelicans just did not do enough here tonight to advance to Friday night in Minneapolis. And unfortunately, that is going to wrap it up for our broadcast here tonight and for this season. And it's always tough when the year ends. There's so many people to thank, as we are very fortunate to work with an unbelievable crew, including Alden the King Hagedorn, who's been our statistician for many years now. He's 15 seasons for the King.